hold.
Well, hello, everybody. I know that we are approximately an hour past our normal start time, but that is because, of course, sometimes shit happens, and that's D&D, baby. But the show shall go on because we love to play. We love to have fun, and this group is especially good at having fun, it seems. So we are missing both Haunted and Chelsea this week. So the rest of us, Ro and Sean and Bearded and Tim and I and Zartez, background man, is going to be we're going to be playing a one-shot that Ro is going to run for us in their gracious kindness. I get to play with the rest of these yahoos. So without further ado, and with no more ragu, please, Rago, the stage is yours.
Well, hello everyone. A slight amount of background for the world for everyone to know. The world is currently run by an empire, and there's a group of rioters who I very unironically named the Bastille, who are trying to weaken that empire. Our party here has been adventuring together for about a year or so they know each other quite well. And they are going to be... Their mission for this is to kill the Reverend of the Dead. That's their mission today. With that, would our players like to make a quick introduction for our audience to see what everyone's doing?
On, you're at the top of the list.
We can start with
All right. I am playing Bozeman. He is a Harengon barbarian monk, wild magic barbarian, Tensei weapon monk. Pretty much specializing in chaos. Because what he imagine Bugs Bunny with with even worse attitude and an axe, this Bozeman. And he is named after the late great Chadwick Boseman. So, yeah, there we go.
Beauty.
Alright, let's send it over to Bearded.
Sure. So today, the D20 will be playing Boris Strongmount. He is a hill dwarf fighter, glowing red hair. He wears maroon armor, and he has a war pick and a longsword on his side. And he is very skilled with them. He likes to fight. He likes to kill things, and not much else. And he also, little bit, does not. He believes in magic, but he rejects it. He thinks that magic is cheating. So anyone who uses magic, he has absolutely no respect for.
Even those who are...
Alright, very well. Next, we're sending it down to Zartez. What are you playing today?
Okay, I figured that Tim was going to be next, but alright, cool. I'm going to be playing as Croxel Bodsbane, and he is a Titan-born Blood Knight. It's probably, I can't remember, I think he stands about like almost 7 feet tall. Pretty tall individual, wears some half plate. With some colors he wished that weren't on there, but you know, they are anyways. They do what they're supposed to. And yeah, looking forward to getting into this.
Awesome.
Also,
And Bearded,
strong silent
what do you
type as
have
well.
for us today? Sorry?
Already did Bearded.
I mean, Tim?
Oh wait, no. Sorry. Tim.
I was like, wait.
It's been a long day.
I am
We are
also
we are 6 for 6 bearded people, but
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I am also playing Elo, the little gnome bard, and he talks like this, and like.
All right. I'm going to be playing Coulter Van Dyke. Coulter Van Dyke is a rogue swashbuckler, and he's a storm elf. Kind of a bored, noble type, very persuasive, very talkative. You'll get to know him, you'll get to hate him, it'll be wonderful.
And our last in this is our very amazing DM for Dice Soup, our Jeremy Howard. What are you playing for us today?
Sorcerer Supreme.
Following along with Croxall as often, now almost his height, as long as he's riding on the shoulders of his mechanical friend, Panopos Tandri, a deep gnome, whom is an artificer and a diviner.
Very fun.
He
So,
definitely has never
let's
used
set
his
up-
divination to do crimes and to help cheat it. You know,
We don't do any
It's a-
crimes. Of course.
sport.
Yeah.
It's a sport.
Well, you will be committing a murder today if all goes well.
Spoiler alert.
And what do you say?
Mordor.
Anywho.
Sorry.
Murder.
To set the setting.
Eating a flock of crows. Awesome.
Yes.
You guys have been brought to the town of Dusking, and you guys have stepped off of your cart and you're standing in this town. And imagine it like any horror film from the 90s, basically. There is no live trees. It is dark, and it seems that the darkness gets worse as you move closer towards the center of town, which there is a very large church at the center of town, much like Sokovia, because I cannot do anything original in my life and I must be very derivative. With that being said, would our party like to decide what they do now that they've entered this town?
Bozeman, being who and what he is just gonna. What's the closest building that he sees?
That would be the tavern.
The tavern. He's going to literally bunny hop towards the tavern.
I love that. Is the party joining Bozeman in this, or?
So a small little.
season. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, sir, a small little something like, does like us as a group, have we like known each other for a little bit, or are we just like all kind of coming into the area randomly?
We're buddies.
Yes, you've known each other for about a year.
Okay. Because I was curious on how my character was going to react to him literally bunny hopping away.
Oh, you would have seen this time.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
seen me bunny hop an axe into a skull.
Gotcha.
So like yeah, you would. This is
We're good buddies at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. That changes things.
yeah, if tavern Bozeman is bunny hopping to tavern.
Gotcha. I guess Crocs will just kind of look over at Panopos and just kind of mention over to him, well, it looks like we're going to the tavern as usual. He always goes there, I swear.
And not being able to quite keep up with Bozeman himself, Panopos just kind of extends his hand, and a kind of rainbow-colored flying snake apparates out of his hand, and he just says, "I'm gonna keep an eye on him, please." And this little rainbow snake flies alongside just to keep up with.
Beautiful. All right.
Boris would see him like kind of bunny hopping away and just like, well, it appears that Roger Rabbit has found his home for the next hour and a half.
But when I get
Adorable. And
when
here,
I get to the door, I turn around, look at everybody like,
I'm coming.
Is
I'm
it-
coming.
Is it just me, or does it seem like a poor decision to go into the tavern in the dilapidated, haunted town?
When has it ever been good decision for all of us to go into same tavern and drink?
It has never
I
ended
mean,
well.
Yeah, he does have a point
I'm okay
there.
with it, though.
This is not like
Of course, you're okay with it. Of course, you're okay with it. Right.
It usually means bar fights. I like this.
well, the question is, do y'all enter along with Bozeman?
I'm
I
gonna
know,
keep pace with.
Zark-
I'm gonna keep pace with Panopus because he's moving a little slower. So
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
Boris is he's not rushing, but he's walking. You know.
All right. As you all walk in, you see that there aren't many patrons, but there is the tavern keep sitting behind the bar, and it's a yuan tea. You could ask the tavern keep.
He said there's no patron, so I'm wondering if there's any Patron.
Well, there are a
now,
couple.
now if there's a
There aren't
bar
many,
fight,
I
it's
should
just
say.
us.
I'm okay with that
Anyway,
too.
I'm
there
not.
is a UNT who is sitting behind the bar, and he looks over and he says, "How can I help you all?"
Ale, lots of ale.
Alcohol.
Best ale. Best ale.
Yeah. What he says.
Give me just one. So everyone wants an ale. Can I get everyone to roll a d20 for me? No modifiers, just a d20.
Oh.
A d20.
I get
Well,
to use my fancy
guess-
new dice tray.
And I guess I can actually do this over here.
Business
That's gonna
first,
be
I would say.
11. 1-1.
All right, so we have two 11s. We have a 20 from R. Jeremy Howard. Let me pull up my file that has my list of ales on it real quick.
This is
Nice.
not-
We're just getting random.
Yes, you are. For the two people who got an 11, you got what's called the landslide. It is a dwarven
9.
stout that is brewed in Dwarven Cave City. It's very coffee-like and it has been voted 3 times best stout in the ale. It's a classic for a reason.
Give coffee to
Uh,
the best person. Awesome.
All right, so we have Bearded with a 9. With a 9, Bearded, you have the Logger's Lager. This lager is another entry from the Wood Elves, and it has a bit more of a wintry feel, and it has hints of fir and maple. Let's see. R. Jeremy Howard, you had a 20, which is the Gorgon mead. The Gorgon mead is mead that is a bit less on the sweet side, and it actually has a bit of edible powdered stone in it, for the aesthetic, of course. And what did you have, Tirith?
Reminds me of home.
Got a 3.
You got a 3. Beautiful. Let me find that 3 for you. Ah! Can I get you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
This must be some good shit.
Or some very
You
bad.
You're about to poop yourself.
You ordered the false hydro. I'll just say that.
That's a 22.
Some drink to remember. Some
Okay,
drink
yeah,
to
you passed.
forget.
You're good. You're chilling. And so the UMT is sitting there and he says, Faunus, I haven't seen you here much. Are you here for the Reverend? For his service today?
We are here on business, aren't we? Well,
Well, I have no clue why you're here. I just know that we are having a beautiful day-long service over at the chapel with the Reverend.
whom is this Reverend, I wonder?
He is the Reverend of Death. He gains his power directly from our goddess, the goddess of death. And he also helps this city keep its darkness through the god called Dusking, which is what the town is named after.
You particularly fond of all of this? Are any of you particularly fond of this?
The Reverend is doing the goddess of death's work. His practices outside of his preaching are a bit substandard, you could say. But that is no matter for us.
Common people endure.
Not a big fan of this name.
Right up until they don't endure. Just saying.
Now that
Hannibal
Not-
just completely takes down his beverage and just puts it down top down on the table or on the bar, puts a gold piece on the top of it and just says, "That's good enough for me." Anybody else?
sorry, sir, a gold and a silver for your friend.
Oh, my bad. I used to actually getting the good things, and he puts another gold on top of it.
As Panopos is going to put his another coin down and whatnot, Crocs will just be like, don't worry, I've got this. He puts down 5 platinum for everybody to pay for all the drinks. Oh, don't worry, dude. I've got coins covered. I made out like a bandit at the end of our campaign.
Seeing that,
More than a
Boris
bandit.
goes over and be like, why don't you just unzip your pants and put it on the bar for everyone to see?
I mean, dude,
It's
looks
not-
around,
it's
just
not
kind
nearly
of.
as- It's not nearly as fun as you might make it out to sound. Let's go.
If you are here for the service, please just go down that road right there and you'll find the church. It's hard to miss.
Believe.
Cool. So,
Do we have to go
Yeah.
to church?
what do you...
Sounds very boring.
I mean, I've never been
Well,
one to go
I
to
will
church.
remind you your mission. Above the table, I may not have made this completely clear. I will remind you your mission is to kill the Reverend at that church.
Ah,
Boris just hates the idea of going to church. Like, he's just like, this sounds very boring.
well, I mean, we were hired for a job, so I mean, we may as well stick to it and get this over with. What say y'all?
I'm going where the wind blows with this one. I'm following you guys.
Bozeman is going. Bozeman's like, whatever the mission is, where we got to kill him, and then get out of here, right? Move on to the next town. How many people I got to kill?
Well, from what I remember, what we were hired for was primarily one, but anything that gets it, but anything that gets in our way as well. So
All right, well, let's put some things in our way and kill that one guy, and then get out of here, right?
that sounds about right.
Woo!
All right, Gregorio.
Bozeman bounces off to the church.
So,
Gregorio. Tink.
as you guys...
Riding my armor.
I love that. As you guys are approaching the church, it just continues to get darker, and the darkness almost feels like it's oppressive on everyone there. And the people you see on the streets, they're starting to seem more and more like they haven't seen sun in years. Like this town has not seen sun in forever. As you actually get to the church, who here has dark vision?
I do.
I
Crocs all.
think I
Well,
might.
that means
Panopos.
The rabbit does not have dark vision.
I do have dark vision. Yeah, I'm storm elf, so I do.
You think they would give Bunny?
Well, I will tell you, it means absolutely nothing. This is a magical darkness.
Bummer.
Hold on. Not gonna remember if my stuff, because I remember at one point it got better. I might be able to continue though. I'll do some reading real quick.
For me, then.
If you find something that says you can resist a magical darkness,
No,
let me know.
I do not. No.
For me, then,
As you guys,
it would be a matter of igniting my staff with the light cantrip.
so as you ignite it, what kind of light is it? Is it like a more mechanical light? Is it fire? What is it?
This one is via the wizardry between my wizardry and artifice, so it would just be the kind of mechanical stuff that he uses for like shocking grasp tasing people, just kind of ignites and sparks with a little bit of blue and white and yellow, and just kind of this kind of constant bzzz as it.
As you ignite it, you see that while there is light coming from it, it doesn't seem to actually be affecting the light around you. It seems that the light is simply controlled to the immediate area that it is coming from.
So
But you can see, I'd say, about 5 feet of dim light in front of you for each of you. As you get to the door of the church, it seems almost pitch black, but there's a fire torch on either side of the door, and it's a very, very tall, elegant mahogany door. the fire on each side, it seems to just be there kind of like a blinker where it doesn't actually produce any light anywhere. It's just there to show you where the door is, basically.
How far up are those off the ground?
About 15 or so feet.
Damn it. Gonna grab one, but that's a little high up there.
Oh, I can easily reach that. Herring Gun has a natural leaping of 15 feet. I can just jump and grab it if you want me to grab it.
I mean, I could have probably made that
Jumping-
hop myself, but if it's just out of reach and whatnot, I'm not that worried about it.
Can I
It was
have
just-
you roll acrobatics to see how well you do with jumping to grab it?
Mm-hmm. Survey says
Could I have you roll acrobatics?
21.
21. Yeah, you grab it. Now, can I get you to roll as if you're grappling the torch now that you're up there holding it
Oh, so that's
to
strength.
pull it off?
So it's strength? Oh,
Yeah.
Athletics.
That's a 15 on the strength check.
Yeah, you manage to take it out of its little thing that's holding it up, and you land back on the ground, and you're now holding a torch. Though it doesn't seem to be helping light anything up.
Yeah, so I got this thing. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Anyone want it? You 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 want it? Torch, 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 torch.
Well, now that you
Oh,
have it
now
down
look-
here and I
look
see
at-
that it doesn't really do anything, I'm good now.
I throw it over my shoulder.
And
Well,
it lights the
You said you
town
throw
on
it over
fire.
your shoulder?
Yeah, it's
Let
not
me
gonna
just do one thing real quick.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
You throw it over your shoulder, and it lands in a pile of bushes. And now there's a flaming pile of bushes behind you, so cool guys don't look at explosions, so I mean, you have that at least.
We
I'm
couldn't see it anyway.
I'm a cool guy, but I also do the explosions. So both of them is like 9.
If we can even see it, depending on how far away that is.
Through the door, you can lightly hear what sounds like this big voice giving a very long sermon, and it sounds like he's deep into it.
I'm walking through that door.
All right, do y'all follow?
Crocs is going to be going through.
As fast as possible.
Yep, let's roll. Let's go.
As you guys
We go.
open the door, immediately you can see in, and weirdly enough, it seems like it's slightly brighter inside the room to where everything seems to be in grayscale, but you can still see everything. As you can see, the pews are filled by some living creatures, and it seems that some spirits are there to hear the sermon, as well as including a few undead. And at the front, at the pulpit, is this very tall creature, a Goliath. And at least how I run Goliaths have 4 arms. This Goliath is standing there with 4 arms, and his skin, for the most part, is just as white as snow, basically, for the most basic of reference, with his jet black birthmarks framing his face almost as a skull would. Pure black robes with a pendant that seems to have a kobold skull on his neck. And behind him are about 300 ravens.
I
And
turn
he's
around,
standing there, and he's... Go ahead.
I turn around, look at the group, like, get a load of this guy.
Seems just a little extra.
As he's standing there. Everyone, death is not the end, but yet the beginning of a journey. And if you can learn to accept the balance between life and death and merge them into one, you can truly become a greater being for everyone.
No,
Newcomers,
That is the end.
Newcomers, what?
Newcomers, welcome. Please step forward. Come forth.
I hop forward.
Do
As he's
we?
about to hop forward, I'm going to reach out and be like, "Oh yes, the balance of life and death is a blessing," and I'm going to hit. I'm going to hit Bozeman, and Boris, and Coulter, all with a 6th level aid, which
Nice.
gives all of you 25 more, not temporary hit points. Hit points for the next 8 hours.
Wow.
So my hit point maximum goes up?
Yes, your hit point maximum goes up by 25.
Woo!
For the next
So
8
how long does
hours.
that last?
8 hours.
Awesome. Okay.
Like-
So, do all of you walk forward, or do some of y'all stay behind?
I'm definitely walking forward. I'm hopping forward. I'm probably there.
Yeah,
Croxall-
Following him.
Croxall
Following
with-
him, so.
Yeah, Croxall with the knowledge of what's going on and whatnot. He's at this point very uneasy about this guy, and he's going to be drawing his great axe as well, and just in preparation, just to like resting it on his shoulder, but having it in hand.
I'm having
There's no need for
Gregorio dash
violence.
forward for them.
Yeah, it should be noted.
Zartez,
Oh, good.
the Reverend looks directly at you and says, "Oh, there's no need for violence. You can put that away. I'm just here to spread the words of my goddess, as she has informed me."
Well, I mean, this
But
is
I-
just resting on my shoulder. There's no indication yet that I'm planning on using it. I just like to be ready.
I on the other hand would like
asked
to
you
make
to
a
please
sleight of
slowly-
hand. I'd like to make a sleight of hand to draw my
Yes.
crossbow, but keep it hidden under my cloak.
Okay, roll for that side of hand, and I will counter roll for perception.
Well, I did all right.
25. Nice.
Did all right.
That's.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd my dice go?
I'll roll this one in the open. Okay,
Whew,
you
just barely
successfully
slid
hide
by.
it.
Barely slid by there. This character has feats that D&D Beyond cannot actually handle.
Oh no!
Zartez, can you roll a perception check for me?
Oh, these are going to be good. Let's see here. What is that? It'd be an 18.
18. As you're standing there, refusing to place your great axe back, you suddenly feel what feels like a small creature climbing up the leg of your armor, and you look down, and it's a skeletal rat. And as it gets up to your shoulder, it says, "For the sanctity of this location, please put your weapon away."
I mean, in all honesty, I don't think I'd let it get up my leg that far to get to my shoulder.
Okay.
In complete
So,
honesty.
As you knock it off, another one starts crawling up your other leg. Do you knock that one off as well?
This is
They're
going
all
to...
repeating the same phrase. They're all repeating the same phrase. "For the sanctity of this location, please put away your weapon. For the sanctity of this location, please."
Does Bozeman know this is happening behind him?
I mean, they're speaking
You can
to
roll
me.
perception.
I mean, because like I'm like right in front of this reverend person at this
Oh,
point.
I was following up right behind you as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then I know this is happening. Okay, cool. I'm pretty much gonna say, "Hey, Reverend, if you don't get that thing off my friend's leg, I'm gonna be forced to use this thing on my back. I really don't want to use this thing on my back if I don't have to use this thing on my back. But you're crossing the line."
Yeah, Crox is just getting more and more agitated as this is going on. Like, he hasn't threatened anybody yet, but he's getting a feeling that this guy is gonna really piss me off in a minute.
I am a holy being, and I am trying to preserve the sanctity of this location. Sir, we do not want blood spilt here unnecessarily. I must ask you to please put your weapon away.
No death for the death god?
Are these things on
You're
him?
speaking my words.
Are these things on him mechanical or semi-living?
They're skeletal. They're
Oh,
skeletal. They're undead.
Okay.
No, I start swiping them off of him. I didn't know they were
Oh yeah,
dead.
Yeah,
no,
he said they were skeletal rats.
Oh yeah. It's absolutely on. Panopos is not. Yeah, no, this
Yeah, at this point,
absolutely triggers him. But
Boris has unsheathed his battle axe and his flail, and he is just holding them, and he's like, he's just standing there, and he's like, he's like, "It seems to me that someone does not like competition in the death market."
Oh, yeah, I'm going to start having some real problems with you and everything here if you don't get
Enough.
these little assholes off my legs. Like, now.
Enough. I am sure you're here to try and to ruin this business that I have acquired over my many years, and I will not stand for it.
It's
And
a
he
business now.
raises
Oh
his
no.
upper and all 300 or so ravens start flying towards you guys, and he disappears into the cloud of ravens behind him. Can I get everyone to roll a dex save for me?
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Oh, I get advantage on those. Thank you.
Oh gosh.
I rolled.
I'm so good, guys.
Wait.
I'm so good.
Do I have?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I think
I
I got
got
a
a-
fighter thing that lets me
Indomitable.
redo a save or something.
Yes,
like that, right?
indomitable.
21. 'cause I
You
have-
should, yeah. Indomitable.
It was a bummer because I was just gonna steady aim shoot this guy. Before he could disappear, drop like 9d6 damage on him.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to just like be a little
Yeah.
scaredy bitch and run
That's not
away,
much
but
better.
'cause that
Okay.
axe was gonna come down.
If you want to play
It
that.
makes it more fun.
All right, so
Failures make the game
we
interesting.
have a 10 from R. Jeremy Howard. We have a 20 from Coulter. We have a 20 from Zartez. Bearded, what did you get, my dude? And Sean, what did you get?
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta stop using D&D Beyond. I'll roll in next time. I roll in the thing. 21. My roll that time.
21. And Bearded, what did you get?
I got 10.
10. Okay, Bearded and RJH. You guys take.
My robot.
You two take 13 slashing damage. The rest of you take 6.
Going to use. Where is it?
Wait. Do I take damage there? Hold on.
Everyone who passed it, everyone who got like the 20 or the 21, y'all take 6. The 2 who failed take 13.
Okay.
Oh, I'll just grin and take no damage because I have evasion, and that was a dex save.
Hey. And Crocs is also going to shrug it off using his reaction with his resilient bloodlust and just kind of shrug that off as well.
Also, RJ.
He doesn't
was that
even
for
know
your
yet.
portent, The 6 and the 11.
Yeah, those were me just rolling to make sure that I had portents rolled.
Yeah, Jeremy, he has no idea what
So
he's in
you
store
have a
for.
6 and an 11 for your points. Okay. So as the birds fly by, they are on you and off of you just as quickly, and they fly out the door in the back. And you see at the very back of the pulpit is this large stone door that has moved out of the way, and there's a path leading behind it.
Following 100%.
You guys go in? Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
As you guys are going in, what's the marching order, by the way?
Chances are Bozeman is running up front because that's just. I mean, my natural walking speed before I even do step of the wind is 55 feet right now. I can move really fast.
Yeah.
Crocs will be right in tow behind him. I mean,
Yeah, I
I've
feel
got a
like
standard of
Boris would
40,
be-
but
being the fighter, Boris might be falling up as quick as possible too.
Yeah, but yeah, Bozeman's at the door running through whatever we're doing, like Bozeman.
All right.
My robot is making sure
So-
that we're keeping up.
I'm gonna rage, and so I need to do my wild magic roll.
All right. Yeah. Roll your wild magic surge on the standard table for that.
Let's see. I got the table up. Roll a D8. D8 says that is an 8, which is scroll down here. A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn until your rage ends. So there's no one I can see, so I guess I'm just very bright right now.
Shooting a giant laser
You're
from
glowing,
the
but you don't seem to be affecting the walls very much. Like, it's basically dim light through the rest of this, so have fun with that. Y'all are running down this very long hallway that seems to be sloping downwards, and as you're going down, you go from smooth stone masonry to rougher cut stones, and then eventually those stones start turning into Bones, you're in the catacombs. Think the French catacombs as well. As y'all are bolting down this hallway, y'all are coming up on a room. Since Sean, you're head of the marching order, do you enter the room?
Given that Bowlesman is prone to impulsivity, much to his comrades' dismay, he actually kind of like comes to like a screeching halt, and then just kind of sitting there like almost thumper style, like come on, open the door. Like I'm waiting for
The door is open.
Oh.
It's open. Oh, and then he's
It's like a door frame that opens into a room.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a
Basically
closed door. Okay. Bowsman still's gonna wait. He's like, come on, guys, come on. There's another room.
So how fast is Bozeman normally?
Right.
He can normally move 55 feet. Like,
55? Okay, so you got 15 on me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
So
I'm a dwarf, so I am not keeping up very well with you.
yeah, like pretty much Bowsman gets to the
So-
door.
I'm running behind, going like, "Wait for me! I have little legs."
You must trust me.
I
Um,
point down my staff, and the little electro thing on the end shocks you and hits you with long strider. So at least you're a little faster.
How much?
I'm,
did you give me?
I
Gives you
guess
plus 10 feet of-
Coulter is just walking at a leisurely pace with the small bow. All right, I guess we're in a hurry. You look like you're hurrying. Are you all right?
Like, how much speed does it give me?
10 extra feet.
Oh, so I got 35 then.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're up.
Oh, now he's faster than
I'm
me.
faster than the average person.
Oh, slow.
I have no movement speed bonuses.
Yeah, the entire time he's just wheezing.
So-
like Bozeman is literally like bouncing from side to side, like oh my god, hurry up. We gotta kill somebody. Come on.
Bozeman, couldn't you just take a little bit of time and, instead of waiting all this time, just maybe take a peek inside? Just look
Yeah,
around.
remember the dragon and Luskin? Yeah, last time I peeked inside, dragon and Luskin. I remember.
That is very true.
He is learning.
so
That is a good
Coulter
part.
I'm gonna have Coulter just dash over there and take a look. I'll just run.
okay.
If it's you.
I'll just
everyone
run.
make a perception. Do you go
Okay.
into the room, Tira?
I'm gonna peek in
Okay. So you make yours at advantage then.
at advantage. Okay. How do we do advantage in D&D Beyond? I haven't had to do it yet.
Right click on it, and then up above it should bring up a little menu, and you can toggle advantage.
25.
Nice.
25.
And how is everyone else's roll for that?
Oh, we're all rolling?
Percepticles?
Oh.
Well, it's not
Percepticles.
I thought it was just
the best it
That
has
wasn't
ever been.
clear. Everyone roll, but Tirith gets advantage because he's peeking into the room itself.
20,
Oh, I got
24.
18.
All right, 19, 18.
let's
All right, awesome.
Boris's perception is Boris's perception is an 8.
So perceptive.
So,
He's
everyone besides Boris. Actually, Boris, could you deafen yourself real quick for just 1 second?
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, awesome. You guys, there's a tripwire at the floor of the door frame. And as you can see in the room, it's mainly a stone floor, but there is like several areas that look like skulls are embedded into the ground.
All right. Well then, we can have him unmute, or yeah, he can come back, right?
Yeah.
Just everybody doing
Yeah, we'll go back.
me.
Yes, we are.
Awesome.
You guys were just
Come hither.
me.
Can I make a
Awesome.
sleight of hand?
You can certainly try.
To try to it's sleight of hand to disable, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it would be.
And
You can
now
certainly
now,
try.
Of course, Now, of course, I'm stuck entirely on it being advantage, which I need to get rid of. So hold on, ignore that roll, I guess. How do I turn advantage off then?
Well, it would have been your first roll right there anyhow, so you would have nat 20'd it.
I mean, I guess so.
It'll roll 2 numbers, but if it's a normal roll, you just take the first one.
Okay, but I still have to turn that mode off somehow, and it won't let me.
With your nat 20, you are able to successfully cut the wire at the floor, and it seems like the trap did not spring. But on the other end of the room, the door is shut. It's a large stone door.
The way is shut.
Do you enter the room? Do any of you?
I disabled the wire. That's my job. Somebody else is supposed to face check doors.
Wait a minute, what wire? What are we talking about wire?
If Bozeman doesn't go bouncing in there ahead of me, Crocs will make his way in first.
Bozeman is really trying not to bounce into that room.
So Crocs will step forward first then.
It's hurting his heart.
As you go in, make an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics. And then also and then also, just as a note, I do have alert as a feat. I don't know if that helps me or anything, but
Alright, tell me. I can't remember what alert does. What is the main gist of alert?
Always on the lookout for danger. You gain the following benefits. You gain a +5 to initiative. You can't be surprised while you're conscious. Other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being hidden from you.
Okay.
But not the very acrobatic guy. I only got a 10.
Still make that acrobatic check.
Yeah, I got a 10.
You got a 10. You feel like it's dangerous to be in this room, but as you're walking in, you get about halfway into the room. Do the rest of y'all follow him into the room after he's gotten in?
Okay, so if he's
where he walks, Panopos and riding Gregorio are about a step behind.
Typically, Crocs, with that feeling that you're, saying that he's not enjoying this area, he's going to also take a vial out from his coat and swig it down. He's going to chug a vial of blood to trigger his bloodlust.
Okay. Sean, Tirith, and Bearded.
I have to stop raging because I haven't hit anything, and nothing has attacked me, so I can't rage anymore. I'm going to jump over that tripwire since I know it's there.
Well, it's been
We
cut.
disabled it.
I was disabled. Yeah, then I'm going to well, not dash. I'm not going to use the dash action, but I'm going to use my movement to get ahead of Crocs. Wherever Crocs went to, I'm making sure to get in front of him.
Alright, and Bearded, are you in the room?
Yeah, I'm following into, yeah.
Okay.
Colton's
So
just going to kind of like walk in, kind of nonchalant, looking for traps and things on the floor.
As Sean enters the room, as Bozeman enters and tries to get ahead of Crocs, he hits a secondary tripwire. Everyone roll initiative for me.
My gosh.
It was only a matter of time.
It was only a matter of time. You're right. You're absolutely correct. I can't even get upset by it. That's a 50.
We don't have tokens yet.
About to.
Yeah, once I got a token, I'll click and roll.
Just roll. I'll make things happen.
And Jeremy, could I get 8 skeletons as well?
Skeletons. Here they come.
8 skeletons, huh?
He's scattered throughout the room. The room is about a 50 by 50.
Skeletons.
So I'll draw.
Yeah. Seeing these 8 skeletons, Boris will start laughing and go, I love killing things that are already dead. It's like having dessert twice.
Crocs will just kind of like get a big grin across his face as he just holds his axe in front of him as he's, bloodlusted and just ready for this. Oh, and wait. Yep.
There are never things that talk back. You always fight things that really can't talk back. They all grunt. They all say things. They never really talk back. Oh, This is so
No one
boring.
can talk back to you as fast as you like.
I say we just drop assets that we already have. So, technically, Akira is going to be Sean's.
Makes sense. Easy to use.
That way, y'all can just manipulate what you need to.
Where is my dice?
I could just use my Luca. Luca.
Alright.
That's in my beautiful Panopos art.
Yeah.
Like, now the question is, do you have mine?
Don't.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't think so. Different campaign.
Okay. Cool. If it's all the same to you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and keep initiative not in turn order, just in an easier place for me to find. So let's see.
Okay.
We have R. Jeremy Howard with an 18. We have Tirith with a 12. We have Zartez with a 19, right, Zartez?
19.16 if Dex breakers were a thing, but yeah, 19.
15.
19.16?
Yeah, because like my Dex that I have, it's the way it rolls for like Dex breaks and like, you know, for splitting if they both
I
rolled
have
19s.
Never heard of it come down to a decimal point, but okay.
It's happened a couple times with me and a couple other dexterous characters.
Good gracious. I got a 21.
Alright, awesome. And Sean, what did you have again?
15. 1-5.
Alright. Awesome. That means Bearded will be going first in about 2 seconds.
So, when it comes to, I have so 3 attacks per action, which means I get 4 attacks if I use my bonus action. I like that. I like level 15 fighters. They like to
What would you like
swing
to
and hit things.
Oh, they do. I love a fighter. Alright. Awesome.
All right. Yeah.
So,
for us, you know, these skeletons, whatever. How do they pop up in the room? Do they just fall from the ceiling? Do they rise from the floor? What do they do?
They came out of the ground.
Out of the ground. Okay.
Wait, is one dead already? That fast? Did I miss that?
Shouldn't be.
It's a big X over it.
If it is, how do I get rid of that set?
It was in the presence of Boris, therefore it just died. It was like, oh no.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, how about this? This one tried to stand up and kind of crumpled back down. Its bones wouldn't hold together magically.
Well, it's good back up.
Okay, and then also I should also
Yeah,
note,
no
if you
bone.
hadn't read in the whole my bloodlust bit, there is within 10 feet around me, if anything starts its turn there, it's gonna take 11 damage if it fails this con save.
I will keep that in mind.
Wait,
and then-
anything?
Where is your
anything else
token?
too?
Any,
Oh wait,
any-
Darkness doesn't have it.
like anything that's like
Oh, sorry, that's the-
negative
okay.
towards me or an enemy. And then there was also another thing that I needed to slap up there as well, because it benefits all of you that were within 10 feet of me when I did my bloodthirst.
Gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
Really wish
So
I was
at
able to
this
slap
point,
this
we're so
easier.
used to you casting this on us that we call it the blood huddle. Like, huddle
Yeah.
up, let's go.
It's bloodle huddle.
Bloodle.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He does that. Why do that? Oh, so gross.
Yeah, so it's blood in the air, and then gain the following benefit until the start of my next turn. Me and the chosen creatures gain a bonus to attack and damage rolls with their melee weapons equal to my charisma modifier, which is a +5.
Oh man.
cool.
I just had to be the ranged character.
So, first up
What
is
benefit do I
Bearded.
get?
What was it?
+5.
Bearded. You can go for whoever.
+5 for what?
For melee attack rolls until the start of my
Melee
next
attack
turn.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, for sure. That means I have a +15 to everything I swing right now.
Hot damn.
So
So
I'm gonna
we'll
go
just
ahead
say you pick.
Oh, really?
Well, the AC on a skeleton is 13. So
Oh, well, then I'm gonna
Good
be hitting
lord.
everything too, because I just have a plus 15 with my great axe in general. So.
I also fall into same category.
awesome. All right, Bearded, who do you want to hit first?
Which one is to me? He's gonna go swing until something goes down. So let me get my D8s out here. So one attack. Let's see, D8 plus 5 on both. So I'm gonna get 4 attacks. So that's gonna be 6. That's
Yikes.
12. Let's see. So that makes 18.
Are you attacking the one
Oh, wait,
closest
no,
to
that'd
you?
be 19 actually. Be 19, huh?
Are you attacking the one closest to you?
The one closest to me, and then when that one's dead, I'm going to the next one. So just like I did 6 on the first swing. I did 13 on the next swing, so that makes 19.
Is that with your mods? Is that with your
That's just-
modifier for your weapon?
Oh no, that's just the attack. That's the damage.
Oh, the attack? No. I mean, like, is that with your modifier for your damage? For like with your strength modifier, basically.
Yeah. That's So I rolled the first one was natural 1, therefore +5 makes that 6. Therefore, and then I got full damage,
Alright,
which is 8
so-
plus 5 makes 13. All that kind of stuff.
All right. After 2 strikes, you defeat this first one. So I'll go ahead, get that out the way. Are you coming to this one next? To the one up near Teddy? Oh, sorry, Zardoz.
Yeah, I'll hit that one next. So
7 skeletons.
My next roll is that's gonna be a 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then give me another 12 damage. So 22 on that one.
Okay, you kill it.
6 skeletons.
All right.
So I, basically, without even trying, I
do
just went
with
and wash and got 2 of them.
Is there anything you'd like to do with your turn?
I've used my action and my bonus action. The only thing I'm going to do is use the rest of my movement to get next to another one to attack. Possibly flanking if I can to give whoever else advantage on it.
Where are you going? Which one are you going towards? Or can you just move to
Uh,
where you're going, I guess?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that's
we can move our token. So yeah, just move into position.
I can move, can't I?
Yes, you can.
I can.
I cannot move you. You can move yourself.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go. So I already killed them. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just close the gap on. Oops. I'm gonna go move over to this one right here. Ow. No. There we go. I was gonna get behind him there. So good.
Awesome.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Oh. Even if I'm using
So
my
next-
dwarf speed, I'm still there.
Cool. Croxall, what would
Oh.
you like to do?
Well, Croxall is going to make his way over to this grouping over here. And with, what was it? Oh, no, actually, he's going to step just between the two of them. So using 20 feet to get there, and then is going to make his first swing at this boy up top. And then, as I had stated in the chat over there, unless I say otherwise, all my attacks with this great axe are going to be used with Great Weapon Master. So I'll take a
Yeah.
-5 penalty for a +10 damage if I hit. But yeah, first off,
Okay.
just gonna swing at this boy just up above me here.
So with that roll to hit,
Let me click it. That's a 21 to hit.
that hits.
And
Roll your damage, my friend.
that's 20 points of damage. Well, 30 actually with Great Weapon Master.
Killed that one.
And then he's going to turn after the one, and then with his bonus, because he killed somebody with the Bloodlust, I get it to use a bonus action as an attack. So I'm going to swing at him.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
And that will be a 25 to hit.
You hit. Roll damage, which I'm assuming you're going to get. But,
For 33 damage.
awesome.
And then he's going to make his way down
Anything else?
over to this guy and use his second melee attack and swing on this
Roll
one.
to hit.
And that one is a 17 to hit.
All right. Roll damage.
And that'll be 29 points of damage. So let's see here.
Let me know when you get. Let me know when you get a crit in either direction. This goes for all the players in this room.
Gotcha. So let's see
3
here.
skeletons.
Here. There's 10 more feet off of that. That was 20. So I got 10 more feet of movement. I'm gonna go 5, 10. So he's just gonna kind of get a little bit, gonna get just a little bit closer, and
All right.
end his turn there with, you know, just kind of a bit of a roar in a sense, just kind of trying to threaten and draw some more attention to himself. That'll end
And
his
what
turn.
happens when a creature starts its turn inside your bloodlust?
It does. I use my withering aura on it, and it's a DC 19 con save, or it takes 11 necrotic damage.
Damn, DC 19? Shit.
Yeah.
Does the necrotic damage work on undead?
Wow.
I don't know.
Does that work on undead?
I don't know.
We'll say yes for the sake of it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I just remembered I read through the last line of my stuff. It doesn't work on the feature has no effect on constructs and undead.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, then yeah. So the skeleton nearest you, the one that is within your aura, is going to advance on your position and try to hit you. What is your AC, my friend?
20.
Misses. Swing and a miss. Then this next one is going to move in position to gain flanking on Boris. And while I do love the just adding a modifier for it, I feel for this I may need advantage for these skeletons. So flanking with advantage for the attack. What's your AC, Boris?
It's actually 16. It needs to be higher. I'm not
16?
sure why it's not higher. I guess it's just his dex isn't high enough or whatever, but
Well, with the 16, he hits for, draws his short sword and he hits for, that would be 7 points of damage. And then the other one's going to attack at advantage as well, and misses. Swings at you, just completely, kind of falls apart a little bit, then comes back together, and misses. And with that, we are on to R. Jeremy Howard. What would you like to do?
Gorio, to the door, and riding on the back of it, just kind of kicks the robot to have it run towards the door, and as they run that way, he's going to.
Right.
He's gonna crank the staff just a little bit, and click it to one of the click it to a certain spot, and hit a purple gem on the side of it, and go to use that the taser his taser staff on the door, and a little arc of lightning goes out to give it a knock. Once that door opens.
Is it the door that you came in, or the opposite door?
Opposite door. The one where we were recently certain this person is that we're hunting went.
Okay, so you would be right off to the side, about the middle of the room, where the skeletons, the dead skeletons are. I have placed the dead skeletons. You would be off of there.
Okay. Oh yeah, just
You can choose a
letting
spot in the middle.
letting Gregorio be my legs, and then as soon as I'm within 60 feet, just.
All right, yeah. Roll to attack the door. Yeah,
the-
roll to
the
attack the door.
It's the knock spell, right?
Yeah, the knock spell. Just give it a
What
give
is
it a
what is not?
give it a knock. It unlocks it if there's a locking mechanism to it.
It's at non-magical locks.
Specifically, if it is enhanced by the arcane lock spell, the effect of the arcane lock is suppressed for 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, so here's my thing. It doesn't have a locking mechanism per se. It's kind of like a peekaboo door that's just moved in and out of the way magically.
Okay. So that's just him taking first step to try and get the door open.
So I will say, since that's kind of how these doors work, nothing really happens when you go to. Yeah.
He's going through his checklist of there is door in the way. We try and knock it first, and then we do other things.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
All
right. Awesome.
Bonus action to command Gregorio bot and action to knock.
Cool. With that, our next person is Bozeman. Sean, what would you like to do, my friend?
Bozeman is just incredibly impatient. This was hell for him. So he's just gonna run up to this. He's just gonna run up to this skeleton right there and just give it the old great axe to the dome. I mean, I got a plus 15. You want me to roll it, or you want to call it as a hit?
I do want you to roll it.
Okay.
I do want you to roll it to see if you crit or not.
Follow me.
Oh, let me roll it. Actually,
That much
I
closer.
got
We're
a bad habit of
within
doing
10 being able to affiliate up, baby. So, help us out.
Is that right, Jeremy?
It's
Playing
slash.
fun.
What is it again? /R.
/R.
Yeah, /R. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Do you have the Beyond 20 extension? Or is it available for your
20
computer?
I'm pretty sure I get. I just haven't put it. I haven't put it on.
Oh wait, you use an Apple computer, don't you?
Yeah.
Then I don't think it's on Safari.
Okay. But
Do you hit?
Bummer.
Roll damage.
Sorry.
I see.
No, you're just fine. Roll damage for me.
And that's attack number 1. So let me get my damage up. Boom. So that's a D12.
I think a great axe is a D12, right? Yeah.
Well, plus, what's my mod? Plus 4. Okay. Second. Plus 4. /R. Sorry.
You're fine.
For 12 points of damage for attack number 1.
You hit it. It's bloodied, but it has not gone down yet.
All right. Attack again. I take it that hits.
How does a skeleton look bloody?
Yes, that hits.
For
It looks crumbly. It looks crumbly.
Not bloody literally, like bloody like the 4E condition.
and then
I do use the 4Es.
add 7 more to that.
Yeah, it's dead. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
It's dead.
I'm going to
It's bread, Jim.
I'm going to get next to Boris and be like, "Come on, man, hurry up, kill it!"
All right, awesome.
For a second, just about to level his axe at Bozeman, just like, duh, one day.
Well, you already tried that. Remember Lust?
Tira, it is your turn. It is Coulter Van Dyke's turn.
All right. So let's see. Are there any of them that I don't have any trouble shooting, like from where I'm standing? I don't have to worry about like line of sight issues, or
No, you will have that one has half cover, and the other one's basically
Okay.
covered. But
I think I can bonus action to dash, right?
yes, you can.
And I don't think that'll count against my. Sorry, I'm not used to the abilities that this character has. This character has a. Okay, so it's steady aim is a bonus action, so never mind. That won't help. It's all right. I'll just.
I believe you're a sharpshooter as well. So
Yes.
you
So
fire
you-
to your maximum distance without disadvantage, and cover means jack
Nothing.
shit unless it's full cover.
Wait, really? Cover? Hold on.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
You negate
Tell me
half
more,
and
please.
3/4 cover with sharpshooter.
Yeah, half and 3/4 cover mean nothing. Full cover is the only thing that matters. Basically, if you can see it, you can shoot it, and if it's within your long range, you can shoot it still without disadvantage.
So I can
If
shoot
I
these
would-
without any trouble then.
Correct.
You can shoot Cochise one. I would say, based on your position, the one next to Boris is practically full cover. So
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my steady aim, and I'm going to fire at the one next to Croxall right here,
roll to hit.
and I will have advantage for steady aim on that. So
Go for it.
Right, 28 to hit.
That hits.
And if I'm not mistaken, I should get sneak attack because I had advantage.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get.
sneak
I don't know how
attack.
you get sneak attack to add into the attack roll in roll 20 though. Or
It's how many d6 it adds to it.
It's down in
It
the
adds
special
some-
section at the bottom of your actions list.
okay, so
There's a toggle for the 8d6.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We're gonna say I'm actually gonna make you roll since you do get sneak attack.
I'm trying to find the toggle for it because I don't actually see the toggle for it.
Be at the bottom of the action list.
I do not see that.
It doesn't have the.
Maybe
sneak
it's
attack?
under attack. Maybe no, there's not a toggle for it. I mean, I can
on
just
all.
roll it.
Okay.
I can just
Yeah.
roll it. So like,
86.
Either way, with 8d6, there's no way you're not killing it. So
29.
it does.
hold on. Okay,
It
there it
does.
is. The actual total is yeah, the actual total is 39.
39.
I found out how to roll
This
them
one
together.
actually exploded when you killed it. Just for the record, this one just
Ah,
when you killed it.
just as I like them.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's all I'm doing. I'm not even moving. Just standing there.
Detonates in front of me. Like, all right, cool.
This combat started, and I'm just gonna
Everyone's-
stand still, cool as a cucumber, and just bang. One skeleton.
What would you like to do, Boris?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Yeah, like he's gonna swing away at this guy. My +5 is gone now, I think, right? It was just for the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna
Roll
go
to
ahead and
hit.
swing away at this guy. There's only one left, right?
Looks like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Look from what we can see, right? Like I
Yes,
see
from what you can
covering
see,
your
yes.
mouth from smiling. Look at you.
No, I'm not from smiling. I'm just nervous tick, like messing with my mustache.
Okay. All right. So attack 1. Oh gosh. That's not good. That's 13. It matches their AC, right?
So you didn't crit fail. I'm just making sure of that.
No, I didn't crit fail.
Okay, then yeah, it matches. Yeah, it matches.
Yep.
You're good.
Cool. Okay. That's gonna
Roll
be,
damage. For you.
yeah. That'll be 9 damage. Okay.
It's bloodied. It's crumpled. It's whatever the term you use for a non-bloody creature to be bloodied.
19, and then that's gonna be another 8 damage.
You're saying it's
So
Kraken?
Yeah, you very well you kill it. Yeah, it's dead. And as this one kind of disintegrates, the door that Periapos was looking at starts to slide open. Almost as if the death of that last one triggered it to slide open.
Gregorio
And,
is going
with
to keep running in that direction then.
Awesome. With
Possibly not
that,
far behind.
would we want to take a quick 10 minutes before we get back into it?
A minute break.
Or we can
Yeah.
keep going. It's up to y'all.
I'm fine either way.
We're good.
I'm
You're
here.
good. I was just
I'm
I just
cool with-
off to the side. I needed to straighten up something in my room, but
Yeah, if anything, like just give me like 2 minutes so I can refill my water. But other than that,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm cool with a short break real quick, and then we can come back.
Okay.
Take 5 minutes and then hop right back in. Sound good?
sounds
Okay.
good.
Nice.
A minute break.
Alright, it's all set up. Be right back.
Hasn't transitioned yet that I can see. There we go.
Make sure.
Huzzah.
audio-
I'll make sure, making sure our audio is still on.
So, I will say this because I absolutely love this kind of little mechanic.
Real quick,
If
just
you
letting
guys have
know,
critted,
real quick, Ro, I'm just letting you know our audio is still on.
Hello out there in Twitch land. We are you're gonna hear us. So hi.
everyone's good then.
I'll be right
I'll
back.
say this. I mean, the audience can hear this too. We have an audience. If y'all had critted in either direction, y'all would have broken a pillar and caused 2 more skeletons to spawn.
Oh, snap.
Which is why I wanted the still to roll with the pluses. So,
Got
yeah.
it.
Nice.
But I will be back in just a second. I need something to drink.
I have returned.
By the way, we're not muted.
I made sure to mute it a little bit ago when I came back, but now we're
He
on.
fixed it when he came back.
Nailed it. All right.
I was gonna say because
We're back.
when I sat back down and turned my video back on, I could still hear it.
Yeah, things
All right.
didn't move the way I wanted them.
It's all okay.
Again, it's fine. It's fine. We're not shitty people off stream either, so it's cool. We're back. Thanks for coming back with us. The main Dice Soup adventure being on hiatus right now. A group of disparate adventurers are hunting Reverend of Death. Oh,
Welcome.
to row.
As we last left off, the door had just opened to the skeleton trap room, leading to another hallway. And again, since this is the catacombs, basically all the walls are made of bone or skulls in some way, and it's very decorative. If I remember correctly, RJH, your character was running down that hallway, correct?
Yes. Riding on Robot back.
Awesome. Does the rest of the party join him in that running down?
Take off after him because, it's what I
Yeah.
do. So yeah, I pretty much just I run and catch up probably pretty easily, I would think, to him.
Awesome. After, I'd say about 30 or so seconds of running, y'all come across another door frame to another room. Inside the room, you can see that there is a big sarcophagus-style tomb in the middle of the room with 3 skulls sitting on it. Do y'all enter the room?
Bozeman does a very cartoonish stop, like he got like his feet are like kicking skulls out of the ground as he comes to a screeching halt. Like, oh no, that
Not again.
And I'm just gonna push him.
Wow.
And
We're gonna count this as a grapple then. Tirith, go to grapple then.
I definitely cannot.
Sean,
grab
go to
him.
resist.
yeah, let me do my
Well, I
shit.
mean,
Would this
we're
be a
running
bull
the
rush?
potion.
It's a push, right? It's a push.
Athletic.
Oh, let me see.
Oh wow, I have
Yes.
a -1 athletics. I'm not serious.
I have a +9 athletics.
You know what? Heroes roll dice.
I'm gonna need y'all to roll. I'm gonna need y'all to roll, my dude.
I could succeed.
Oh, shit.
You're better than you. Any right to be.
You stick out a finger to push him, and as you go to push him, he just he's still leaning back super far from his cartoonish stop. So you just make him stand up straight after he stopped.
I got you.
Alright. Do y'all
We're
want to
gonna
check the door for
share,
traps? Like that?
We're gonna share significant glance, and I'm just going to make a Groucho Marx smile. Just a.
And Bozeman, being who he is, thought that you were legit helping him, and he just pat you on the shoulder. Thanks, pal.
You're welcome.
Sure.
Totally welcome. That place looks absolutely terrifying. Wouldn't want to go in there first.
Yeah, me either. But I haven't.
Are y'all gonna check the door, or are y'all just going in?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Roll perception.
Working on it. Zing.
Would anyone else also like to roll something?
Both.
Okay.
I'll do a perception. Oh,
Why
gosh.
not? Let's see.
Tirith, it just seems like a door frame, Tirith.
Right. Looks all clear.
Well,
Bada bing.
a 6 plus 0 is still
All of
6.
Boom.
I'll say to everyone who rolled for it, it just looks like a door. It just looks like
Oh,
a
yeah.
door frame.
Yeah, I just keep going through.
It just looks like a door frame. It's a very nice door.
Yeah, I mean, with nothing being seen, just continuing.
Yeah, Bozeman's gonna tip his
So
foot
y'all go
in.
in the room?
Oh yeah.
Bozeman's gonna tip
Okay.
his foot in, just his foot.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
anything happen when he tips his foot in?
You feel a bone under your foot?
And then he'll do the whole kind of
Big arch step.
yeah, and bring his other foot in real slowly.
Gotta slowly get over
So
this.
you do that, and now you're fully in the room. It's a weird looking room. Anyone else come in?
Crocs has made his way out into like the middle of the room. I don't know where exactly this said room is. I just see us on the big open map. So
Arrow.
We're in our mind.
Well,
in our brain.
and so how long
as
is it
soon
taking
as
us
the
to get
last
here as well?
person
Sorry.
steps in- About 30 seconds or so.
Okay, so my bloodlust would still be going.
So as soon as the last person steps into the room, the door shuts behind you guys,
Of course.
and you're looking around and you see this big sarcophagus in the middle of the room with 3 different creature skulls sitting on it.
Good, not good, not good, not good, not
What would
good.
you like to do?
Bozeman is actually like gonna look at the door behind him, like, and like take his axe to it. like this is just like the other mountain.
Beautiful room.
It's
You know,
just like-
It's a beautiful room.
Given my professional understanding of magic, there is zero significance to any of this. Out of character, I have a +0 Arcana.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat. Don't worry.
With you and be like,
Oh,
yes, I
and
understand.
I'd like to get
there is a door on the opposite side of the room as well. Anywho,
Panapost though.
would anyone like to check out anything in the room,
Panopos was saying something.
or what would you?
I wanted to double check, see if there was in fact any arcane significance to the sarcophagus, the skulls, any of that. I'm a diviner, not a necromancer, but don't worry.
There does seem to be what almost looks like some illusory and some abjuration magic around the skulls, and there's like several dots of similar magic spread throughout the room.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
And like what?
I know we came here for a necromancer, but it's everything is necromancy. Way less fun when you're not the one in control of it.
Good, not
So are
good,
you
not-
saying there's magical significance to the things in the room?
Touch. It's a touch.
I'm gonna have Coulter cast Mending on his ego. Right.
You get an inspiration dice, my friend.
I'll take it.
Bozeman is just getting like real nervous.
With that,
Like his feet are like in constant motion. He was like, okay, man, let's get out of here. This is just
I
like
like
that
it,
other
I like
mountain. It's just like that other mountain. We've done this before. We shouldn't do things like this again.
Run for the other door. Gregorio, if you please, smash those skulls. No knowledge of whether that's actually a good idea, but
I mean, you just beat Crocs to the
it's
punch.
just
He
a-
was gonna go for it too.
it's a very large stone door. You can have Gregorio bot. Whatever, you can have your
Gregorio
automaton.
bot needs to. No, he's going for the skulls on the sarcophagus.
Oh, not good. No.
You can certainly try.
I'm having him go for that, and I am skadoodling myself towards the other door.
Good doodling.
Which skull are you smashing?
Gregorio would go for the first one that he comes to. So I guess it would be the furthest to the left.
Okay, so you go to hit a dwarven skull. Please roll to hit.
Smash.
And can you have Gregorio roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
He can. rolls a total of 10.
Okay.
He's a construct.
Does Gregorio Bot have? Does it? Excuse me.
Does he have what?
Does Gregorio have health by chance?
He does have health. Yeah, he took damage in the flight of the Concords earlier.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
The flight of the Concord.
With that,
It's business time.
Gregorio, 4 more points of damage, and the skull is on
Points of what damage?
just bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay. He's still up.
So-
Is there I guess that's his turn. Proceed.
Well, there's no real initiative. Whoever can do whatever. You're not in combat right now. But if I may make a DM hint, you have insight for a reason, people.
Yeah, but my
And you have investigation too.
nor is my character good at that. It's not what he's built for.
I would love to investigate the room.
I'll do insight.
Okay.
I'll do insight once everybody else is like. This is the immediate. Everyone walks in and does a thing. I was gonna still like look for traps, then roll an insight.
The only thing
One at a
Bozeman
time.
The only thing Bozeman is doing is bouncing nervously up and down, waiting for something to happen. Because that's really all. Like,
I love that.
Yeah, like he's just kind of like, come on, open the door, something pop out, kill a monster. You do something.
I'm gonna do an insight. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to basically turn to Bozeman and just, will someone play patty cake with him or something?
Who knows patty cake?
Or starts to reach for his battle axe and like, I'll play pet the cake with him.
Oh, you want to play
Alright,
patty cake?
Jeremy, I will say, with the door, trying to get the door open, it looks like there's something you have to do in the room to get the door open.
What were these glyphs you were talking about?
Oh, yes, there are 3 skulls. There are a lot of runes on the sarcophagus-style tomb. It looks like it was a very beautiful tomb made for a very well-liked king of the area. And the 3 skulls are, there's a dwarven skull, a human one, and a Goliath skull. And with your 20 for looking around the room, Tirith, you notice that there are... in the room, there are a bunch of different types of skulls, but specifically you notice there are only 2 dwarven skulls, 2 human skulls, and 2 Goliath skulls that are mounted into the walls of the room, kind of building up the walls.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just going to arbitrarily start walking around and putting the skulls in place until I have the last one, at which point then I'm going to approach Panopus. So whenever we get to that point, let me know and I'll approach him.
As you go to pick up one of the 3 skulls from the tomb, you try to lift it, and it will not lift up.
That face. So maybe the skulls on the wall come off and go on the tomb.
Which, are you going towards a dwarven skull, a human skull, or a Goliath skull?
Human.
Human. As you walk towards the closest human skull on the
The thing we're chasing, it's a Goliath. Try the Goliath skull.
All right, fair point. Fair point. I'll go with the Goliath one.
As you walk towards the closest Goliath skull, you see that there's one red gem inserted into the eye socket of that skull.
Oh, where are the other red gems?
You notice a secondary red gem sitting in the other Goliath skull on the opposite side of the room.
And I'm gonna take this one and pull the gem out if the gem moves.
Cool. It does come out. Now you have one.
And I know from all of the stories that I've ever been told that this is a terrible idea. And so I'm gonna walk over and I'm going to hold it precariously in front of the eye socket where it would go I just kind of look around at everyone and just, should I do it? Should I do it?
Do it.
He
We're
says, do
here
it.
for a reason.
Putting it in.
I'll trample over to the other
As you put it
Goliath
in-
skull, grab it, and do the same thing that Coulter's doing with the other gem
Okay.
and the other skull.
As you two put in the 2 red gems, as they sit in, a very bright red light, the first time you've seen a bright light since you got in this town, shoots out from those 2 gems. And on the wall, it seems like there are red Goliath-looking birthmarks painted across the walls.
Oh. Oh.
Would you guys like to look at the human skulls, dwarven skulls? What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go examine the birthmark. Maybe make an insight check if I can.
Yeah, you can make it.
Bozeman is going to
And
stand.
what race?
Is going to stand behind him, and whatever
I am.
face he makes, he's going to mimic.
I am a storm. I'm a storm elf, so none of them.
They look like birthmarks. They look like birthmarks, honestly.
I'll just. I guess. Should I roll an insight, or is it something that I'm not going to get anything?
No matter what you roll, what I'm going to say is they look like birthmarks to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna. There we go. Wow. They look like birthmarks. As you can tell, because I got a 20 total, that means that I definitely rolled very poorly, and my one of my abilities had to catch me. I think reliable talent caught me.
So, do remember there are 2 more skulls in the room.
Yeah, but I'm not those races. Although I think wasn't Panapos putting the gems in though? Because he said he was going to grab the
Oh,
other
were you
one.
putting them in?
I was gonna call over to Boris and be like, Boris, deal with the dwarven one. You and your people. I'll get the human one.
Wait a minute, hey,
Alright,
that
so-
seems a little bit insensitive.
It would be more
You
sensitive
assume that
to
he's
have a
told him
dwarf.
to reach the gem.
I assume it
So,
would be more respectful to have a dwarf mangle a dwarf skull.
Like, oh, it's fine.
Um,
Think that.
as you guys take out blue gems from the dwarves and you take out green gems from the human skulls. Do you put them into the skulls in the center of the room?
Do it.
It looks like a good idea. It made results happen, and they didn't explode yet. So
Keyword.
It's all right
Yeah,
if they
I'll
explode.
Um,
Fine. I can't say the
I'm
same
just
for most of
following
you.
along with the plan, so.
So, as you guys put in the green gems into the human head, a bright green light shoots out, and it's facing the opposite direction of the Goliath head, so they're on opposite walls, basically. And as it's shooting out, there are what seems to be green painted birthmarks that are exposed by the light, also in a Goliath format. But they seem to be different patterns as to that of the red ones on the opposite side. And the same goes for the blue ones. The blue one is actually facing towards the door on the opposite end of the room. And as it shoots out, there are blue painted birthmarks along there as well. So,
Got a pretty light show, I
Um,
guess.
Yes. Quiet.
would you like to figure out what to do next?
I would like to try to figure out what to do next. I do not know what to do next.
Roll investigation for me.
Investigation? Aha!
Whichever. So,
Ooh,
Your choice.
Crux is
I
usually
think that-
not one to be looking for things. He usually lets everybody else do the searching and figuring out. He's just the big swing, make things go dead.
wait. Can I
Um,
assist? Can I assist with the investigation instead of rolling?
yes, of course.
Because I know that Panopos is much better, and I'm just moderately useful, so I can assist him, maybe give him advantage.
That was Bozeman's
Right,
attempt. It did not go well.
Well, Bozeman, it's pretty light. It's very pretty.
Maybe
Anywho,
maybe
for
Enjoying the light show. Like Bozeman's walking around like,
for For RJ Howard, you notice that the blue skull will not rotate and will not move at all. It's just fixed on the far door. But you notice that the green and red one seems like even though you can't pick them up, that they can turn almost.
Gorio, did you jam this one? Goodness gracious! And he starts to turn the one, and Gorio, please turn the other one. Let's try and see if we can overlap them.
Picking up what he's putting down, I'm gonna go to the third skull and turn it if it can. Wait, you said it doesn't move? I'm gonna pretend that I did turn it. I'm gonna pretend I was useful.
So the blue one does not move, but the other two, as y'all turn them, do y'all turn them to overlap everything?
Cool.
So they all point at the same
As they
spot.
all,
Yeah, they all look
the blue
the
is
same.
facing.
The door,
Yes.
right?
As y'all turn them and they all converge on the door, it is 3 separate sets of birthmarks. But as they converge on the door, the light starts to change colors and it turns this brilliant white. And you can see that there are 4 spots where all 3 sets of birthmarks overlap. And it seems as if there are bones protruding out slightly farther in those 4 spots. And this is surrounding the door immediately, surrounding it.
That was a cool fire line template I just saw.
Yeah, whatever that was.
That was awesome.
Bozeman, quick! Kick down the door. Mighty feat.
Can do. Bozeman runs at the door to kick it, essentially. Literally.
Kick it?
Yeah.
Roll to hit the door.
I'd like to ready an action to laugh when he falls.
Because he is a monk, so you know he can kick things. Hold on,
Roll to kick.
let me get to my unarmed
Go
strike.
for it.
Okay, here we go. I just want to make sure I had the right stats for my unarmed strike. Let me get back to roll 20. There it is. I think. Yeah, there we go. Come on. You hit I can just do up, right? It'll give me my last roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For whatever reason it is not. There we go. So, 10. So 20 to.
You kick the door. You are basically just kicking a stone door. Nothing happens.
Well, because I'm a monk, I can just easily do that again. So I kick it again.
I was sure that was going to, I don't know, make it.
You're kicking a stone door. You're kicking a stone door.
Flurry of blows.
Again, I'm sure that it'll work eventually.
You're kicking a very strong stone door, my friend.
You're the strongest rabbit I know. Keep kicking, you'll get it eventually.
Crocs is half tempted to go and help and start
We
swinging
all
at
believe
it.
in you. Keep doing it.
You're kicking a very
Croxall, darling.
strong stone door.
Croxall, darling, will you please try and just push the door open?
With a critical fail, you do fall.
I just get back up.
So
Does this door have any actual like handles or operating latches or anything?
He told me to kick the
Immediately surrounding the door in 4 places on the walls, there are bones in the spots where the 3 birthmarks are overlapping that are kind of extruded out slightly.
I'm gonna walk over and maybe like while he's kicking the door, I'm just gonna walk over to one of them and kind of like push it or turn it and see if it can be manipulated in any way.
Pushes in, and you hear what sounds like the prestidigitative version of a lock mechanism clicking, if that makes sense.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
look over
start.
at him like, look, it's working.
Yes, keep kicking. You've got this. And I'm gonna keep turning the bones and playing, like moving them around until we get the door to open.
You push all 4 of them in, and the door starts to slide out of the way.
Look at you kicked it so hard that it's sliding out of your way. It's scared of you.
Damn right it is.
And ahead of y'all is a hallway, another hallway.
Oh, joy.
I'm gonna look for traps before he goes running in. I'm gonna look for traps before he goes running in. I've
I'm
learned
going
that
to help with that.
Bozeman will sprint, and we will not have that. All right.
Roll
Perketo.
perception.
Abueto Perketo, 25.
25. There are no traps that you can see.
All right, run, rabbit, run.
Yeah, take off the animal.
Y'all go for about a minute down this hallway, and it starts to open up wider and wider. And eventually, you see a very similar, like, almost chapel room to the one that y'all originally entered, except for all the walls are made of bone, and the pews are made of bone, and the podium is made of bone, and everything is bone.
I have a question then. As we're moving through this, can I just rely on my passive perception for traps?
Of course.
All right, my passive perception is actually 25. So like,
And it should be noted that
you
most
you
people,
literally can't roll lower than a 10 on the die.
yes, my passive
Oh, yeah.
perception is a 25. So
Well,
I
yeah,
have some
y'all
other-
come
I
up
have
to
some
this.
other feats. I have the observant feat, which gives me bonuses to passive perception.
All right, awesome. Y'all enter this cathedral room, and at the podium is standing Morte, our dearest supreme leader,
Supreme Pizza, yes.
Supreme Pizza. Thank you. Could we be so kind as to remove this little puzzle room?
Yes, indeed. Give me just a moment.
Thank you.
I'm trying to give you a proper cathedral room to murder us with. There we are.
I do hate to say it is very big. It's about 100 feet long by about 50 feet wide.
Ooh.
All right, then I'm going to multiply this thing's size. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this.
I'm
I'm
ready.
very ready for this.
Body's ready. Yeah.
Bozeman's ready.
Bozeman's very ready.
Bozeman's ready.
Bozeman is ready.
Ready.
So
Love it.
you guys would be
I was
right
hoping
at the
someone would
back.
pick that up.
Did I hear somebody say Bonesaw?
Bozeman's ready.
And I guess my one final question is, may I have a token for Morte, my friend?
He's right here. Cold. He's amazing.
Oh, I love
Awesome.
it. It's actually an awesome token.
That is
Roll 20.
amazing.
I just renewed my my pro subscription for Roll20, and they keep putting out cool shit like that.
Right?
Thanks, Roll20.
Good stuff.
Sponsor us, please.
Thank you. 20.
And you
Please.
guys would be right at the entrance, right down here. I'd say right on this red carpet. As I cannot move you guys, I would just let y'all do y'all's thing.
Oh, where am I?
Awesome.
Where
Perfect.
am I? Where am
Let me
Perfect.
see where I would go.
I? Oh, I'm lost.
Bozeman, come back.
As you enter the room,
That a lot.
Morte looks forward and he says, "Well, it took you long enough to get to me."
Well, you did run like a
Everyone-
bitch.
Everyone roll initiative.
I mean, he just kind of took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
He's kind of a jerk.
Bozeman actually,
That's fight.
Bozeman actually does that. Like once he says it, he's just like.
Give me
This-
that initiative.
Alright,
This
what do we
group-
have?
We said at the beginning, this group has been traveling together for a while. We're best friends. Like,
Right.
That's true.
all right, initiative. There we go.
19.
Well, I'm rolling so bad on these initiative rolls.
Initiative is the only thing I've rolled decent at this far.
There you
Wait,
go.
no,
There
sorry.
you go. I love the name chair. Runs like bitches.
Oh wait,
That would be bitches.
Bitches.
Bitters.
Bitches.
It is
Is
pronounced
that
bitters.
Yiddish? Like, is that?
Runs like bitters.
It just sounds like an old like grandma is gonna like. Would you like some miscus?
I like the name Bichas. That's his name now.
Time.
Once,
I love how that's actually the token's name, though. Like, that's so beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Did it.
Thank you, Sorcerer's Supreme Pizza.
If you give me the opportunity, I will
That's
do my
cute.
best. So
I love it.
Fly, you're at 19, right? Boris, what are you at?
What? 19, yeah.
Yeah,
Or also
19.
19?
Yeah, he said he rolled a 19.
Oh, I did not. I
Okay,
know.
It should be up there. Yeah, right before Coulter I rolled.
Sean, I'll ask you, high or low, Sean?
I'll take the high.
Take the high.
See, this is
That
what
would
Dex
mean
Break is
that
for.
Boris goes before Bozeman.
That's fine.
Well, I'll tell you what you know the D&D 5e rules for a tiebreaker for the same initiative. I mean, obviously you're the DM, so I'll let you make this call the way you want to. But the way let me put my rules lawyer hat on. There we go. It's basically whoever has the higher dex actually gets the initiative before. So
You know, as much as I love that,
5e's actually
the way I
super,
run it
super
is
spicy.
the way
You get to choose.
the way I run it is the way my former DM ran it, is where I grab the dice closest to me and I roll it, and if it's on the upper echelon of it, if the person said, it's basically a complex way to flip a coin.
Yeah.
If someone said high and I rolled an 8 on a d8, that would mean they go. But if they said high and I rolled a 1, like I did in this case on a d8, the other person goes. So
got it. Yeah.
I'm fine
Cool
with
then.
that.
I resolve ties by checking their dexterity score.
Let's roll.
okay. So with that, Morte looks at you and in giant
runs
starts
like
reciting.
Oh, what's he saying? I speak giant.
He is saying what sounds like a draconic translation in giant, like he's casting a spell. And his holy symbol, his kobold skull, starts to glow as a very tall, like about 14 or so feet tall creature appears.
What manner of creature
Let me
is it,
draw.
boss? I can give you.
It would be
To find anything.
a guardian of faith, is what it would be.
Oh, this is something that Crocs and Panopos have seen a handful of times, isn't it?
Handful of times.
It would be right in the
Moonor-
center, right in front of him.
Munor was very nice.
True.
This one is not nice looking, it seems.
But having the knowledge and, as to what this
No.
might be.
It is very tall, and in place of what would be a head is a raven skull, and he is holding a very long scythe. Oh, I'm in love. I am in love.
The token is actually from the ancient Magus Pride.
All right, and can we
looks like the Magus.
That's a nice.
can we somehow get an effect of like a 10-foot ring around this creature as well?
Ready, steady, done.
I'm scared
Thank
of the
you.
10-foot ring.
Oh, like 10 feet more around it? Jesus.
Yes, of course. And that's Morte's turn. So that brings us to Thanapos.
Oh, that's cute. And immediately, Panopos is going to at least between his history and his understanding of magic, just point straight towards it from way back there and try to dispel it, because that shit's upsetting.
So you're casting. Are you casting Dispel then?
I am casting Dispel. It is only going to be at 3rd level.
So remind me, casting Dispel at 3rd level, does Morte have to make a save then? If I remember
No.
correctly?
I have to basically try and take it down. I don't know what level Guardian is.
Oh yeah. If he cast it above level 4 or at level 4 or above, you have to make a save.
Okay, I rolled a 22.
I think he got it.
I would like to
No.
as soon as it pops up, just
Meets it, beats it. Yeah, you beat the save. So that creature goes away. I'm just going to move this creature off to the
You can
side
click-
because
you
they
can
may come
click-
back in.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's easy. But yeah, I'll just point and belite, and my bonus action is going to be Gregorio. That man is a problem, and he's going to rush us 60 feet forward.
I just hear
Awesome.
Beleated. Beleated.
Anything else you want to do?
cheated.
Del
Taco?
Del cheated. No, that is everything. That is everything for Bedipos. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Then that brings us to Cropstall. What would you like to do, my friend?
Oh, I've been waiting for this. I don't get to do this very often with this character, but I'm happy. Alrighty, so going to use, or well, I guess DM. I guess I'll ask you if it'll be something that I can use in here in yours at the moment, because I have gotten this. I've gotten this rage scroll that gives me, I can rage.
Go for it.
All right,
Here's
cool.
the thing. I'm definitely a rule of two DM, so go for it.
All right, cool. So yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to burn that scroll to make myself rage.
Turns out you burn it and it doesn't work, and you're like, oh, what does it burn it?
It's the worst.
Oh,
right?
that was-
Oh shit,
that
I was
was the
supposed
wrong
to
thing to do.
recite something really quick.
Oh,
That was
dang
But so it does that, and then going to chug down another blood vial for a bloodlust as well.
Got
Huh?
the important people.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Just casual. Just really casual.
So then is going to use his movement, if I can do this correct, there we go, of 50 feet to get right up next to the guy. And then my action, time to take a couple swings.
All right, roll to hit.
How do you measure how long it is from one person to another?
Well,
There's
for
a measure tool.
There's a
for yourself, if you grab your token, like you're gonna move it, and while you still have it grabbed, tap right click, it should bring up a little arrow thing for you. You can like determine where you are.
Okay, look at that. That's too far for me.
Freaking cool.
Okay, and so that was a
Remember, you have 35 feet, but yes.
that was a 28 to hit with the -5
yeah,
for the
that
great
hits.
weapon.
Go ahead.
And that
Go
would
ahead.
be
Roll damage for me.
that'll be 31 damage with 1 radiant.
With
And-
just 1 radiant damage? Okay.
Yeah, 1 radiant. And then as I can, does he bleed when I hit him, or is this like an undead guy or something like that?
Be one of those undead fellers.
There, when you strike into him, there is a liquid substance that comes out.
So he bleeds.
Jeremy Howard.
Turns out that liquid substance is Vault, the discontinued soda from
Forever ago.
2014 or whatever.
It's Crystal Pepsi, you guys.
Oh no!
We'll drink him.
So with that, then he's going to tack onto that attack his ability of Blood for the Blood God, which does 13 more damage.
Blood for the blood god.
Indeed. And then now he's going to take a second swing.
Ooh, go for it.
Or a, what is that, math, numbers, 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
And that will be another 31 points of damage, with 3 of those being radiant. And then he's also going to, because he can, pump out 1 more Blood for the Blood God with 8 more points of damage. And that will end his turn there, because he's done everything he can.
Pouring one out for
That's
your
beautiful.
homies means something different, doesn't it?
Indeed.
He pours out his homies.
For the record, you have thoroughly pissed off Morte.
Good.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm totally on board with this. Because he's gonna get more pissed off, I'm pretty sure.
You've angered me. Yeah, it's almost like that's my entire goal for being here.
Next up, we have Boris. What would Boris like to do?
Boris, is actually, since he cannot close the gap between there and Senor runs like bitch pants, I'm going to yeah, that is his Native American name, is runs like bitches.
Lord.
And so I'm gonna, since I can't close the gap, I am gonna go ahead and use my action to dash to get right up on him, and I'm use my bonus action to do my attacks. However, I'm gonna, since I have a full more movement, that's once I'm gonna go all the way to the back and flank this dude. So
Yeah, go for it. Flank him. Roll at advantage to hit with whatever you're hitting with.
Only get 1 attack, but I'm cool with that. Yeah. Oh gosh, that went off the table. That's gonna be a 18 to hit.
As you go to swing down, Morte raises one of his forearms and just completely blocks your shot.
Was that a spell or just actual blocking?
That was just blocking.
Just making sure.
Basically, he didn't hit, and that's how I'm flavoring he didn't hit.
Okay, just making sure I close distance on him on
If
purpose.
that, yeah, since that didn't hit, that's really all I had, because I used my action and my bonus action and pretty much all my movement. I still maybe have a little bit movement left, but I'm staying there, so that's all I can do. Oh, I will pull out my
Alright,
whistle, and I will blow into my whistle, and some pancakes will appear out of nowhere, and they'll just be right next to me.
The pancake was.
Okay.
I brought my pancake whistle.
I will always have a snack.
For that.
All right. Bozeman's gonna whip out his battle axe and just run, because he can close that gap without a problem with 55 feet of basic movement. Yeah, he just runs right up and just kind of smiles at this guy. Bonus action rage.
Don't forget your
Roll.
+5 that you had.
So, well, that's on the wild magic table. So let's see what number 1 is. Yeah, that's just the wild magic surge. Because I got to do that. And number 1 is shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's
What's
awesome,
the DC for that?
16. So he needs to make a DC 16 con save.
Well, as these tendrils start to form up around him, he raises all 4 of his arms to kind of move them out the way and just is able to successfully brush them off.
Bozeman just smiles at that, because he's just like, oh, so I get to just keep hitting you over and over and over again. Great. And he is going to unarmed. Yeah, you know what? He's going to steeve his axe and unarmed strike him. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't roll that in
Okay.
D20. Hold on 1 second. I mean, I didn't roll that.
If you just want to roll dice, like, I trust rolls, honestly. It does not bother me.
My whole ruling is that if I can't trust you to tell me the truth on your rolls, why are you even at my table? Like, why would I allow you there if I can't trust you to tell me the truth?
Yeah.
There's that, but I like.
Well, a 23 hits, so roll your damage.
I
believe at 15 for
Damien Odds, and they said on one of their TikToks, they said the only person you're really cheating if you cheat on a roll is yourself, because you're denying yourself the fun of the experience. And I think I agree with them on that.
So attack number 1 is 6, and my punches count as magic. So that
Okay.
it goes through resistances. So we'll just roll attack number 2.
You can do it.
Sorry. God, I love you, buddy, but seriously, sorry, talking to my dog.
Wait, is
Let
that
me
your
see.
attack roll? Because don't you have an extra +5 from
Oh yeah, let me add that +5. So
And-
that'd be a
20.
Yeah.
With a 20, you hit with a 20.
All right, let me roll damage again, and I'm just gonna
Friends don't.
I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
17 with that extra +5.
With the extra +5 is a 17?
Mhm.
That does not hit.
Still got one more in the tank, and that'll be 20 with the extra +5.
That does hit.
Take another 6. So yeah, I just kind of stand there and I essentially rabbit punch him, like just over and over again.
Like on a speed gap.
Yeah, like the Flash, like yeah. I kind of like use the Speed Force and punch him a whole lot of times.
Yeah. I'm here for that.
The bonus also applies to
anything else?
damage too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so then that would be,
Yeah, it does
so
the
that would
attack
be-
roll and damage.
Friends don't let friends forget bonuses.
That'd be an extra 15. That'd be an extra 15 damage, so that brings him down to that. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Most useful buff. So
next-
though, that's crazy.
Next up, I believe, is Coulter. What would Coulter like to do?
Oh, well, I can't actually shoot him from here because I don't think I have line of sight. So I'm gonna have to move.
Just
Actually,
shoot
you
between my
probably
legs.
would.
Oh, I
He
could
probably
shoot him
would
from
have
here?
line of sight. Yes, because
guy.
Oh,
really
okay.
he'd be kind of on a stage-like thing, but yeah.
And he's a Goliath, and I'm only 7 feet tall.
All right. Well, then I'm just
He's
gonna
8'3".
this is like what 75 feet. So yeah, that's within my range.
And you got
And I don't-
sharpshooter, so you
I got
go max.
sharpshooter.
You go max range with no disadvantage.
So I'm gonna do a nice little repeat performance of my a nice little repeat performance of my steady aim, because that worked out really well last time. So I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Go ahead.
Yay! Oof! Oof! $18 to hit.
With advantage? No.
Nah, that's just it. That's all I got.
As the bolt is swinging towards Morte's face, he just kind of casually does that little action and flicks it out of the way.
So rude.
So, on to Morte.
Yep, that's all I get.
He turns
Sorry,
and he
guys.
says,
Oh, hold on. He's got to make a DC 19 con save or take 10 necrotic damage,
Unless he's undead.
unless he's undead or construct. But I don't know. He bled for me earlier.
he does not take that damage. He does not take that damage.
Oh no!
I feel like he made the save. Okay. That's
He
fine.
looks right at you because you're right in front of him, and he says,
Do it.
"A blood, someone else obsessed with. We can work with that." And he reaches out a hand, and he grabs you right in the throat. And I need to look up one thing real quick.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but does it sound or look like a spell?
It is a spell.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna
It
try
is-
and stop it. I'm gonna try and stop it. That's my buddy.
I had myself muted because I was talking to my wife. But since he started his turn within that aura, does he take the damage?
He didn't. He made the
He does
save.
not take-
Ah,
It's an all or nothing.
Okay.
I'm going to try and counter it
so-
at 4th level, if I may.
Okay. Are you using Dispel or Counterspell or
Counterspell, particularly.
Oh,
Counterspell?
strong one.
Alright, awesome. Counterspell, 60 feet. 10 plus a spell level. Yeah, can you roll that save for me?
I can. I really can. But I don't want to chance it. So it's going to be an 11 plus 5. So it's going to be a 16 total.
As he is holding Croxall by the throat, you yell out the incantation for Counterspell. And Morte looks at you for 1 second. He says, I'll deal with you in a minute. And then he casts the spell.
No.
Let's see, I have to make a spell check with damage. What's your AC again, Croxall?
Not enough.
What was that?
What's your AC again?
20.
At 20?
Yeah.
Let's see, where are my D6?
Not where are my D6, as in multiple D6. Where are my D6?
Just all of them.
All of them. I mean, every one of them in the damn bar.
You get the 36 cube. You take out
Filter by all?
6 off the top, and then pour.
Let's see.
Yeah, he didn't say where's. Let me grab 3d6 whatever. He said, filter all d6.
My D6.
You take 26 points of necrotic damage.
I'm gonna half that because I have resistance to necrotic. You said how much? 26. You said so 13.
Then. Yeah. And with that, you see almost like a little bit of your light force crawling up the arm of Morte, and it glows in his eyes for a second, and yeah, then he decides to do another thing.
Oh, we're gonna play this kind of game. Don't worry, I've got something for you too.
So he says, "Do you?" What's the save for that spell?
It's you get a negative 5. So
It's that spell.
One more step.
The spell just fails.
Can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Does this have to do with a charm or anything? If you're trying to charm me or anything while bloodlusted, I can't be charmed, and also I'm raging as well, so
Interesting.
can't be charmed,
Okay.
frightened.
Change of plans.
Oh, I mean, he can try it. He can certainly try.
No. Thank you for letting me know. Slight change of plans. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this one then. He starts to say something that, our Jeremy Howard, you notice this is the second time him saying this, and he starts to cast Guardian of Faith over the lot of y'all,
Oh, just drop
like
it in
right
the
on
middle
top
of-
of him.
Well, unfortunately for my ass, I have already counterspelled.
Already reactioned.
Yeah, it's too, yeah.
And so if
So-
I remember right, that thing only does anything when you move around in it or enter its zone.
Or if you start your turn within its zone.
Okay.
Or if you start your turn, it's about to be ouch time population me, bro.
And that'll be all of Morte's turn. He does drop you at the end of that Cruxall.
So wait,
I would
how
hope
much
so.
damage?
He never made a
Wait,
grapple
I start
check.
My turn in it. Well, I'm about to start my turn in it, but
Yeah.
like, how much damage am I gonna take?
I'll tell you when it gets to it.
Okay.
What manner of saving throw as my turn is coming up?
Is there a saving throw for it?
It's
I can't
safe
remember.
for half. It's safe for half.
Oh, I forgot.
If memory
Oh, yes.
serves.
Yes, it should be. I need to keep a list of these spells pulled up. I apologize.
Ouch,
all right.
population you, bro.
Forget whether it's dexterity or con or wisdom.
That would be a dex saving throw.
Dex shaving throw. Does is mayonnaise an instrument? Does a 20 pass?
A 20 does not pass, my friend.
Oh, good. Then I take I just take a measly 20 radiant damage. It's fine. Ow.
Yes, you do take 20 radiant.
It burns.
It does burns. And I don't like the way that tastes in my mouth. But you know what else I don't like? I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy being free to move, free to do anything at all. I hate it so much. My staff of power is going to flash, and continuing its habit of arcing lightning, I'm going to burn 5 charges out of it to hit this man's with a hold monster.
A hold monster. Now, do tell me, does that apply to humanoid races, or is it just to monsters, like actual monsters?
If it were a hold person, it would only apply to a humanoid. This is a creature. As long as it is a creature.
So you're casting at 5th level.
It is a fifth level spell out of my staff of power.
All right. You're going to hate this as you go to cast it. Morte casts counterspell.
Funny, my reaction's back. I'm gonna counter his counterspell at 5th level.
So tell me, counterspelling a counterspell. Morte rolls the save for it, right?
That's 2 no U's in a row.
It's depending on what level he casts his counterspell at. If his is higher than 5th level, I have to try and fight his. If his is just 5th level, my 5th level and his 5th level hit and annihilate each other.
Luckily, he has one 6th level spell slot, so
Okay, so
good for me, eh?
I get to try and have it shut down. No! All right, nope. I'm shut down twice. Ugh.
Silly mortal. Anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action, Gregorio, ho! And he's going to run up. Gregorio also, my poor boy, is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw, which puts it at me. Where are you? Gregorio, you're supposed to be right here. My features and traits. Right? There you are. Defender. Dexterity is this plus proficiency bonus, so +5 to whatever gets rolled. 20 doesn't work, so unfortunately for me, Gregorio begins to take a step forward and he shuts down and crumples.
Oh no, Gregorio, I'm so sad.
Anapos lands on his feet and then just proceeds to run forward himself. He's like, I'll get you back, buddy.
Okay. Awesome. Is there anything else you can or would like to do, or would you?
Oh no, that was action, bonus action, command, my reaction to try and catch him unaware, but it happens.
Awesome. So, Cruxall,
Yes.
my friend, in a rage, in a bloodlust.
Oh yes.
Roll
Very
that
much
dex
so.
save.
Deck save. Okay. So just a quick question. Is a 23 gonna make it if I hit a 23?
Should he bother
Let me
rolling?
check.
Is the question.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the
Basically,
question.
yeah. It's like, should I bother rolling? Because I've only got a +3 to my deck save, and with whatever it was, like a 20 or something, not hitting it last. Yeah.
You can try.
All right. Let's see what happens. Nope. I got a 14.
Okay.
When you say you can try, I know it has to be high. So that's a fail.
Take
So
those
that's
20 points.
Yep.
With that, the beast is dispelled for now.
Sweet. See, I'm just helping you guys. I got the big health pool to eat at the things to take care of you guys.
Oh, does that mean it's not going to affect me when it's my turn?
Nope, it's gone for the time being.
We
It has
love
expended its
you.
amount of damage that it can do.
We love our tag. Did you have any of the Were you one of the people that got the 25 temporary hit points?
Nope. I was not.
Oh, I know it was.
Which I'm fine. It's fine. I have almost 200 HP, so.
Good.
I knew what I was doing.
He's played with me before. He knows this guy.
Wow.
So time to start teeing off on a motherfucker. I'm going to use my bonus action to speak my command word into my giant craft ambusher great axe and double its size, and which don't really need the reach for it, but I'll take the extra damage. So until my next turn, it is a very large axe, and also gives me the reach property without making it like any heavier or anything like that. So that was bonus for that. So yeah, time to just tee off on a guy. Or wait, no. Scratch that, because I was already planning on this beforehand. I'm not going to use the bonus action for that. I'm just going to swing. And fuck around. Natural 20 for 35. It'd be a 30 to hit, but...
That hits. That hits. And just roll double damage.
Yeah, it rolls automatically in the roll 20. So let me do the little bit of math here. So that's 19. $50 points of damage, with 8 being radiant damage. And then since I hit with that bonus action, I'm going to use my my decaying strike against him, which is a DC 19 con save. And if he fails,
a natural 6.
and if it fails, his AC is reduced by 5. My charisma modifier.
I would very much like it to fail.
Luckily, he has proficiency in con saves.
He could still roll one.
He could still roll bad.
What was the DC again?
19.
So let's see, 14 plus 11. That passes that.
Well, I
at my
called
heart.
it out. My sweet divination skill. I divined that he rolled a natural 6.
So the 6, okay, still plus 11. That's 17. That fails. His AC is reduced.
By 5. And then for my second attack, time to swing away. Ooh,
Swing away, Richard.
that was a natural 1 for a 16.
Alright, so as you swing with this critical 1, you hit the podium,
Sweet.
and the podium explodes,
Yeah.
and 2 skeletons pop out.
No.
Ah, cannon fodder.
What a church. Skeletons on the podium.
Could I please have a 2 skeletons on the screen, if you'd be so kind? Ah, you're a blessing.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Careful, don't go much further. Alrighty then.
Yep.
I guess
Could we
at that.
actually move those into the fray then?
Yes, I was just placing them so that you could control them. They are now under your control.
Okay, and then
Awesome, thank you.
before my turn is over, because I haven't. Oh wait, where are they going? Are they going to be right next to me? Perfect.
That's
'Cause
where
I was only going to move myself to be next to them, so didn't have to do a thing. Well, that'll end my turn then.
Alright, awesome. Up next, Boris. What would you like to do, Boris?
Boris is going to swing away at Mr. Stupid Pants.
Roll to hit.
Boris is like, he's angry at this guy. He's gonna full on just drop the flail. He's going double-handed with the battle axe, and he's gonna do that. Yeah, he's gonna do 3 attacks with that bad boy. He's sacrificing his bonus action attack, but it's all good.
We don't see this that often.
Roll 3 to hit.
So that's gonna be a 29 to hit.
And remember, his AC is reduced by 5 right now.
I don't even know what
I'm
his AC was
remembering that.
before,
A 29 with the
so he's gonna take on that one. He's gonna take let me check. I think it's a D10 plus something. I can't remember what the plus is. Give me a second.
What are you hitting him with?
My battle axe.
That would be a D10 plus your strength mod.
So plus 5. So that's gonna be 14 damage on that one.
Okay.
And bada bing. A 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a 11 damage right there.
Okay.
And then, ooh, that's not as good. 18 to hit?
So hits.
Okay, I wasn't sure how far I didn't know where his AC was at the time, so. That's gonna be 8 more damage. And I'm actually gonna action surge.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So 3 more hits for this bad boy. Alright. 29 to
Let's go
hit.
ahead and roll,
And then
roll 3d20. Let's see how many hit real quick.
Okay. That's gonna be 19 to hit, and then oh my gosh. Okay, so so that's gonna be 6 damage, 8. The 12 damage. So
Okay.
18 total, obviously, and then a nat 1 on the last one.
Okay. Let's see. There are 5 people here. Let me roll a d6. How much
You don't have to.
damage would that last one hit with, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, for the last one, 9.
Yes. The person you're closest to. Can I get Sean and RJH to roll a d20 for me? No mods.
Oh gosh. You guys are rolling to see who gets hit.
Come on, May.
What it seems like.
Team.
All right, so 7. What you got, RJH?
Oh, I should. There it is. An 8.
You hit Sean's character for 9 points of damage.
Ouch. Honestly, it was Bozeman. Boris doesn't feel super bad about it. He's like, he leans over and says, "Told you had one coming, even if it was by accident."
Awesome, we love that.
Raging,
4.
so that's gonna get dropped by half anyway because I'm raging. So, I'll
Awesome. Couldn't have picked a better person, I guess.
Right?
Nice.
Anything else you want to do with your turn, Boris? Or are we going to Bozeman?
That's my bonus action. I'm not moving. I'm still. Oh wait, didn't I get? Wait a minute. He's like totally flanked right now, isn't he?
Super flanked.
On all sides.
I didn't give any of those advantage whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and we've already done it. I'm not gonna go back. However, for next time, I gotta remember that. So that's my fault.
Yeah, triple check for crits. Just roll, just roll 6d20 and see if any of them crit.
No. The rolls have happened. They have occurred. Bozeman.
Just getting a whole cadre of those skeletons ready, just in case.
I'm just gonna keep on pummeling this guy. I'm just gonna keep on punching him in the face. Especially since I know I have
you using? All right, awesome. Are you using your flurry of blows with that as well?
Yes, I am. That's incorrect. Ignore that because that does not have my modifier on it.
So if you want to go ahead and roll 4d20 or 8d20, so you can have them at advantage.
Okay.
You've also got +5 from the.
You do
+5 from Croxall's ability.
Was that only one round?
Yeah, that was only
Oh,
one
was it
round.
only one round?
Yeah, it's a one
I'm
round.
so sad.
Yeah,
That was so cool.
It's a good opener, but it doesn't last long.
I think I see a natural.
It really. That's why I wanted to use my action
Oh, wait.
before that's why I
forget.
dashed over to the guy because I didn't want to waste that. You know.
And you are right.
Alright,
With
so
that
all
natural
these
20,
will
it
be
did
plus
refresh.
10. Okay. So for the first one, you hit with a 14 plus 10, so 24. That hits. You hit with a 3 plus 10, 13. That does not hit. You hit with a 6 plus 10, 16. That does hit, and you hit with your natural 20. So all 4 of them hit. I was just trying to follow the order.
Yeah.
That they came in.
So we had 4 of them.
So roll my damage for 4 and roll double damage for your last one.
And then that +5. No, that +5 is gone, right?
No, actually, it
Yes.
it refreshed because when I did that nat 20 and crit on the guy, that resets the bloodlust. I had forgotten. Don't get to do that very often.
So then there's the. And then I need to roll 1 more for the crit, 1 more d6 for the crit. Just to add to make sure I have all the damage in there. So 24 magical bludgeoning damage as I just punch him repeatedly in the face.
Cool. Coulter.
Okay, so this enemy is
You're
like
up, Mike.
super surrounded. So do I have advantage if I shoot him right now because he's super surrounded?
For what? Sneak
You're
attack
shooting
purposes?
from the back.
Yep.
At this point, there's no way he's not totally covered by these people.
Well, I mean, I do
So
ignore
do-
up to 3/4 cover.
And his
'Cause I'm
head's
sharpshooter.
like a foot and a half above mine.
I mean, it's your call. You're the DM. It's your call. But by that logic, I will literally never be able to attack him at all. So I mean, that'd just be a bummer.
You can roll to hit. It'll be a flat roll, so no sneak attack damage on it.
But you don't have to have advantage for sneak
Yeah,
attack.
I don't have to have advantage.
He knows you're there. He knows you're there though. Like he knows the 5 of y'all are the ones.
But
When
sneak attack
something
just has
is within 5 feet,
Yeah.
when something is
Oh,
within
yeah.
5 feet of your, or one of your friends
Distracted.
is within 5 feet of your enemy, it adds the sneak
Yeah,
attack.
I can get sneak attack either way, but I would really like to be rolling with advantage because you know he's surrounded by 4 of my allies. So like,
use steady aim.
yeah, I can steady
if
aim, but
you
then I have to
hit, you'll
stand
get-
still again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll put it to you this way.
I'll do steady aim, and I'll take. Well, I can at least shoot him, right? So I'll take steady aim so that I can have advantage, and I will also, because his AC is reduced by 5, I will go ahead and use my sharpshooter ability to take a -5 to hit to add a +10 to damage.
Rick, roll to hit.
All right. So we're gonna have to let the -5 just kind of be added afterwards because there is a place to roll it, but there's no way to give it advantage. It's kind of confusing.
Wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I'll trust what.
I mean, if anything, as well, with it being a +5 but a -5, you can just roll it as is, and the number is.
I actually scored a critical hit.
Well, yeah, a critical hit hits. So
Are you sure?
It's a vicious crossbow, so just roll 10d6 instead of 8.
Good lord.
Or I'm sorry, roll
Roll.
18d6 for your critical damage.
Sorry.
Roll
I need to
your
do the
18
sneak attack. Hold on, let me set this. All right, this is actually there we go. Now I've got the right thing. This is the right
+2
thing.
for your normal.
That's the right damage.
Oh
as
my gosh!
Nice.
Plus
I
10
will
for
ask you
sharpshooter.
something.
Bro, you know I felt so useless right up until right now.
Like, what
How
am I
do
going?
you
Is
want
my-
this bolt
Wait,
to go?
hold on.
What do you say?
Plus 10.
Okay. How do you want this bolt to go?
Directly through his forehead, and I want it to just like
Okay.
stop, so just the point is sticking out the back.
You point your crossbow, you shoot, it comes, lands right in his forehead, and it's just slightly pointing out the back, exactly as he said. But no blood is coming out this time. None of
Dang
that
it.
substance. But it starts to kind of glow a little bit, and it glows brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter
Oh no!
until that happens.
Ah!
Death throw.
He has become his guardian.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is this good? Is
So,
bad? What is
Mr. Stupid Pants did something.
On that note, is there anything else you want to do, Colder?
I actually can't because I use steady aim. I can't move or anything. Yep. So that's it.
locked in place.
Yep.
It's
So
okay, I've got
now-
a character that I do the same
Mr.
thing.
Stupid
I feel redeemed. I feel redeemed with 72 damage though.
In one
I'm
shot.
sorry, that's not 72. That was 86, and you actually missed 2 of your d6.
Oh, holy cow. Well, I did roll
This
the,
happens.
yeah, you're right. It is 86. Yeah. Holy crap.
Either way, this happens. So, as this guardian kind of raises out of him, it seems slightly different than the guardian y'all dealt with just a minute ago, in that it seems almost more corporeal in a way, almost like it could be hit by something.
Sweet.
And now it's his turn.
Oh,
With
well,
that-
well then, DC 19 con save or 11 necrotic.
Oh wait. I actually have a quick question. The type of arrows that I use, like I know that this is gonna sound really weird. And I don't know how it relates to him becoming his whenever I shoot somebody with one of these arrows, they have to make a save or fall prone. Is that correct?
What's the DC for the save?
Let me check it. I have to find it real quick. It's walloping crossbow bolts.
Oh, it's just a DC 10.
Yeah, it's just a DC 10, but they could roll 1.
He rolled a 12.
Dang.
He doesn't get knocked over.
That would have been so funny though.
So, I will say he does. So, basically, he does not have to make the save at this point. Croxall, or
Yes,
Crocs.
Crocs all.
Damn,
You can just say Crocs.
Name sounds like a Russian dish.
No idea.
Kraus.
because this would technically be undead, as I'm defining it.
That's fine.
It looks similar to the Guardian, is basically what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
And with that,
Spirit.
he's going to take his first attack with his Great Scythe. And the way that he's going to take it is spin in a circle. So, how many people are...
So does he take
Can
out
you
his?
kill his spooky scary skeleton?
Yeah, exactly my question.
Yes, he is hitting whatever is around him. He does not give a shit about those skeletons.
Ah, good stuff. Good stuff.
And what type of save do I have to make?
Okay. We're gonna start with the first person he would hit, which would be Cruxall. Cruxall, does a natural 20 hit?
Maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe.
What's the number?
Look at Jeremy's face like that.
Yeah,
he's like that audacity, that smugness.
Right.
Natural 20 hit.
All right, come on now. Give me some numbers
A
here.
solid
That was awesome.
24 points of damage.
All right, I'm gonna use my reaction to use my resilient bloodlust and take 18 away of that. And so, what was that you said?
Use 20. How does this resilient bloodlust work?
It's my reaction, and I get to roll and I don't even have it up where it's supposed to be right now. But let me just highlight it and link it for you really quickly.
Take it from one roll 20 to the other roll 20.
Exactly. But yeah, starting at 10th level, I'm in Bloodlust. I gain advantage on saving throws for magic. Also, while I'm in Bloodlust and I'm damaged by a melee attack, I may use my reaction to decrease the damage dealt to me by a d10 plus my Blood Knight level. And we're level 15, so depending on how I roll.
Yeah. So you would take away 15 points of damage then, right?
18.
Or, sorry.
I took 18 off of the
Do you only
number.
have-
So we rolled a 3.
So yeah, you would take 6 damage at that point then. And who's next?
We love that. That was good.
And then also, and I'm also raging, so that gets cut in half.
Does it get cut in half before or
Okay,
after?
you don't take any fucking damage. Move on. Jesus.
Trust me, Jeremy hates me too. Jeremy hates me for this reason too.
But wait. If the damage gets cut in half before, then you take none.
So
The skeleton dies. The other skeleton dies. We're already going to just say that shit. Bozeman does a 26 hit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes.
Bozeman, my friend, you take 21 points of damage.
But he's raging.
I'm raging, so I'll take half.
So you take. Wait, hold on. What resistances do you have? What damage resistances do you have while you're in a rage?
All physical.
Yeah, if it's physical damage, yeah,
BPS.
all of it. Yeah.
See, the reason I ask that is because this is due to this. How do I explain this? It's radiant damage that he's giving out.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't know. So then it would just go. Yeah, that goes through.
Okay. So you take 21.
Let me put those 3
Next.
points back then. Hold on.
Boris, since you really enjoyed making fun of my little smugness, does a natural 20 hit you?
We'll always make fun of it.
I'm rolling natural 20s.
That's what it feels like.
Boris, you take 25 points of damage.
Ouch.
And RJH
Anapos.
does Hanapos, thank you. Does a 26 hit you?
Oh, most certainly.
Okay. With the 26, you take 22 points of damage.
Oh.
And now he's going to use his action surge in order to cast a spell. And Cruxall, I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh no.
25. I'm so charismatic.
Figures, super pants.
Yeah.
It's a charisma boy.
Yeah. You pass.
I'm sorry, at the end of our campaign, I ended up getting given an extra +2 to my charisma. So I have 21 charisma on this guy.
So, with that happening, Cruxall, it is the start of your turn, and I would like you to make that dexterity saving throw for me.
Panopos.
Yeah, Panopos first,
Oh,
then
sorry.
Cruxall.
Whoever's... Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. That's on me. I was looking at that spell still. Panopos.
Okay. I got you. So
I need the
it's dex save time again? Oh, good. 22?
22, take those 20 points of damage, my friend.
Oh god, that's a strong. This is spicy. Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy?
That's it spicy.
Why is it spicy?
So,
Why is it spicy?
oh yeah, no, 100% those words come out of Panopos's mouth in that voice. Why is it spicy? And
Why is it spicy?
he's not liking this at all, and so to acknowledge how out of his depth that he feels currently, he's going to try and just back up and back up and back up.
Okay. Are you... Okay. So you go to back up.
Back it up.
Back
Is it
it up.
28 hit you for an opportunity attack?
Lord.
Sure does. Sure does.
And with that, my friend, you take... Hold on, what is this? You take 27 points of damage.
That's amazing. This is more of this radiant problem.
He's ready, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, as I back it up, and yeah, alright, and this heats me.
Panopos throwing it back.
Throwing it back. Sorry. He goes to throw up his shield spell to block it, shatters through it, and Pan just drops.
Cool. So I'm assuming that's the end of your turn then.
Yeah.
No.
So that brings us to Cruxall.
Let's see here. Do I have anything left in my... I've got one!
I'm glad he backed up first before casting the haste he was planning on casting on one of the other guys, so...
Yeah.
So, from this point forward, whenever you do a natural 20 on us, can you just please say it in the voice of Mickey Mouse? Just be like, hiya, fellas. Turns out, natural 20. Does that hit?
Oh boy.
I didn't know that.
Boy. Oh, boy. Sorry,
Oh,
fellas. Does a natural 20 hit? Oh, shucks.
I have a feeling we're gonna get hit by the House of Mouse.
Time for you to enter the House of Pain.
Good stuff.
You came to the wrong neighborhood.
I have a very particular set of skills that I have acquired over a very long career. I will find you and I will kill you!
Bro, was that you?
Yes, that was me.
Next time we play, just make sure you put on Eredrin's sheet that you have a point of inspiration.
I will
Jeremy's dying over there.
I will put that on there.
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
Oh, jeez. So,
Like, I've never heard raging Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
Secret hidden talents that he wasn't telling us about.
Well, if my character dies, my next character will be voiced just like that, for the record.
Oh boy.
I want you guys to know that he must never die.
Oh jeez.
Erdrin must never die.
So protect
able to
Erdrin
survive the
at all
fallout.
costs.
Erdrin at all costs.
No, he can't die. He can't die.
No, you don't understand. He can't.
So if I was hearing correctly,
It's not gonna
Panopos went like down unconscious.
Yes, Panabos is unconscious.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Since
His conscience is of the unvariety.
oh yeah, and you wanted me to do a deck save, I'm assuming, because does he still have that aura like that thing, or?
Yes.
Let's see if I can roll high. No. Didn't roll high.
20 points to you if you don't.
Yeah, no.
20 points.
Yeah. It's already doing the math, or, reducing. So after that, let's see here. Now the question is... so Pan went down. He's my buddy. I'm not going to let him go down. Crocs is going to skirt around the edge here of him and turn around for a moment and feed Panopos a superior potion. I'm going to just call it a regular superior because, I mean, it is one of these fleece cap superior healing potions that Jeremy knows about, but it's new to all the rest of you. So, and Jeremy, you're muted still. Okay.
I will also say you're taking an opportunity attack.
Did I leave his range? I'm just sitting next to him, and also he burnt his reaction for an opportunity attack against Panopos a minute ago.
That is very true. You're not taking.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it does count
Unless
as a
he-
reaction. You're
Unless
very
he has,
Okay.
unless he has special stuff from having 4 arms, because that can happen.
That's
It's a
true.
different thing now.
He is
So-
It's a different thing now.
Oh, yeah, he is a different thing now. You know what? I'll be nice. He does not take that opportunity attack.
Okay, well, gonna use my action
But-
to force feed Panopos a superior healing potion. And I don't know what those
So,
numbers are.
Chip my teeth, Daddy. It's AD. Superior healing potion is. Oh God.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So whenever you
Can
said,
it
whenever
be
I'm
really
gonna go
easy?
over to him, I'm gonna feed him A. And as soon as you said feed him A, I was hoping against hope you were gonna say a good berry. Like I was just gonna just one good berry,
Just enough to bring him back.
it's like here you go, buddy.
Superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Okay, let's see here.
Doritos Locos Taco Supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
As you awake, I do need you to make another dexterity saving throw, Panopos.
Okay, you got just enough HP that if you fail it, you'll still be up.
Oh, nice. I should put me right back to where my hit points were before I went down.
Basically, Panthos wakes up, it's like, oh man, that hurt. Next round. Ugh.
So wait, he takes damage
Alright,
even though
I've
he
got
just
it.
goes
No, right
conscious
now
and it's
he
not
needs
his
to
turn or
one-
anything?
So, Panopos, you take 20 more damage.
Okay, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Thanks.
Okay.
You did roll a nat 1, but I'm just thinking about that. On that. Anything else, Cruxall?
Seeing as how I've done that and whatnot, only thing I really have left is a bonus action, and is there anything else I can really do? No, I don't really think there is. But he's just gonna, Crocs is gonna turn back around, kind of like protecting Panopos in a sense, and yeah, I guess that'll end his turn.
Wait, his name is not pronounced Panapos? I have been saying it wrong all this time. Boris has just been saying you're wrong, Panapos, this whole time.
Boris, what would you like to do?
You were saying
Boris is going to
pineapples.
swing away.
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, two-handed with his battle axe. He's like, nah. He's like, I'm done with this dude. I'm gonna keep attacking. So 3 attacks coming his.
Roll 60-20 because he's still technically flanked.
I still have advantage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And also, or wait, what was I gonna say? Never mind. Keep going.
That's a nat 20. So that first one's a nat 20.
That hits.
That
hits.
How do you deal? Do you do max and then dice rolled?
I do double dice for bosses. For anything regular, I do max and then roll.
Got it. So I rolled a 4, which means 8 plus 5, which is my.
All right, 13. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Second
I'm
attack.
assuming you don't like. It's not 4 plus 5 doubled, right? It's just dice doubled plus the 5.
No, it's 2 dice plus 5.
That's what. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Cool. All right. Let's see. Glad I have advantage on that one. That's gonna be 16 to hit. Is his AC still down?
No, not anymore. That was the one thing that I was trying to remember. Okay. It's back to normal now since I didn't get a connect with him this round.
16 does not hit.
Got it.
Saddest face.
What's your third attack?
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. Roll damage.
That's actually gonna be max damage. That's 8 plus 5 is 13 again. So 26 damage from me. With my bonus action, are you able to do unarmed strikes with bonus action?
No.
Because like
not as I understand it.
Say what?
As I understand it, you're playing a fighter, right?
Yeah, and normally, yeah, I have the two weapon fighting, which means I can do my bonus action with my offhand, but I didn't know if I could unarmed strike with my offhand. Oh, no, wait, that's a monk thing.
Yeah,
that's a monk thing. And since you are two-handing your battle axe, I would say no. Also.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and just use I'm gonna use my bonus action to do my second wind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and use that. That's a D10 plus 15, which is let's see. I don't know why I said that was max before. I rolled a D10. I got an 8. That's why. But I got an 8 this time, which means that's 23 points to me.
Yes. Are you taking any movement in your turn or no?
No, I think I'm staying where I'm at because it's already affected me, so I'm not. Wait, I mean, do I? Oh wait, is that field of effect still on us, or is it just the fact that I was?
Oh wait, you did start your turn in the aura. I do need you to roll your dex save.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm keeping everything fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let me add my 23 HP to this real quick, and then we're probably gonna take some back down. But let me just make sure I have everything straight. You said dex save?
You're gonna take it back down. Yeah, it's a dex save.
Okay, I'm gonna burn my other Indomitable or whatever it was. Yes. Ugh, 15.
Nope. 20 points to you.
Yeah.
So you gain 3.
20 points down. Oh my gosh. I gained 3 hit points out of that.
At least you're sitting positive.
Hey, at least you didn't lose it.
Oof.
Boris.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bozeman. God damn it.
All good. Well, I'm just gonna continue to, I'm gonna bring my axe back around through it and take a chop at this guy.
Roll to hit. At advantage because you're flanking. 22 hits. Roll damage.
Plus 4. So attack number 1 is.
All right, 11 points of damage.
Yep, and my Kensei weapons count as magical, so they go through.
All right, and also I need you to roll your dex save.
You need me to roll a what now?
Oh, you rolling to hit a second time? 24 does hit.
Yep, I have to attack. And ooh,
You need another 10 points. Perfect.
yep. And now I'm going to use my reaction to use my bunny hop feature to jump away 25 feet without invoking an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay. I still need a dex save from you though, because you
fine.
started your turn in the aura.
I make those at advantage. That's fine. That is fine. Let's see. My modifier from my dex save is a +5. So, boom, boom. So there's 1, and then the second. Here we go.
Take 10 points of damage.
Bozeman is still very.
And is that all?
Yep. And then like I said, I bunny hop away.
Is that
And,
your turn?
Yep. Bunny hop away. That's my turn.
Coulter.
All right. I'm assuming it's going to be the same as the last time. I'm probably going to sharpshoot again so that I can get advantage. I mean, it's tried and true and it works.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that.
Kind of what I like about being a rogue ranger.
Fact. It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Roll all of your damage.
Okay.
Whatever all that damage makes.
I still don't know how to make it add sneak attack just automatically to this, but
Roll it.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, there we go. It did it this time. Boom.
Nice.
36 points of DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio?
Okay.
Yeah, 36 Joe DiMaggios.
What about John DiMaggio? I like him more.
All of the DiMaggios.
So, it's back to our beast creature construct thing, undead
Shot
thing.
him right in his bigger, stupider pants.
You did. Well, how many? Where's my ruler? I need a ruler.
What do you
Okay.
call it when a monk is really good at making coffee?
What?
What do you call it?
Flurry of Joes.
Yeah.
He's going to take his first attack, doing another kind of spinning, sweeping strike, and he's swinging for Boris and Croxall.
Oh no! Not me!
Oh,
I am
spinning
little,
and-
just little Boris.
Does
Too much.
Alright, so Croxall, yours hits because he rolled a 23. Bearded, my brother, does a 19 hit you?
It do.
Okay. So
Sorry
we're gonna
for your
start with
loss.
Crox's damage.
Gonna use my reaction
Sharks,
for
you
my
take-
resilient bloodlust.
You
That's a
take
20.
20 points of damage.
Oh, you said
minus
20?
18.
No, it's different this time. I rolled 20 net and take away on this one.
Okay, so you don't take any damage. And for Bearded, you take
Oh.
you take 26 points.
Ah. Why?
And again, I need a charisma saving throw from Croxall.
Y'all are getting fucked up.
24.
24. A door opens behind you. And as that door opens, you are struck. You don't take any damage from the hit, but you are struck and you stumble back into it. You are in a demiplane.
Ooh.
So it's ajar.
Well,
The door shuts behind you.
Whoa, ooh, was this also like a magical save? Like for something to
It
do with
wasn't
magic?
just a save.
Okay, hold on then. Let me roll one more for advantage sake because I have advantage on magic saves.
Might
My
be able to.
bloodlust. Huh?
When is
Might
a door
be able to do it.
not a door?
When it's a window.
Jar.
Fucking natural 20! Fucking natural 20 for a 30. Oh god, it's like the first time that's actually saved my ass, being able to re-roll that.
Do not fall into the demiplane. But there's one more thing my big beast can do. Where is it? Oh, that would be beautiful.
That was
I have
great.
two options here. I have two options. Whoever feels good. I'm going to, on our roll 20, I'm going to pull an RJH move.
Do it.
Whoever
Right.
feels good about you.
What was it?
That determines.
I couldn't hear you.
You're too far from your mic, it's not picking.
Higher or lower? One person has to do it. Only one.
Well, since you invoked my name, I will call.
I mean, I'll roll it.
Call
Do you-
higher.
Do you want me to do it?
Call higher. Okay. So, as the final thing that this beast does for its turn, where was it? It was right here just a second ago. Oh, y'all are gonna hate this one. Also, by the way, this beast is looking very bad, for the record.
Well, I mean, it was already undead, so it's hard to look worse.
We're just making it better for it.
It's,
Yes.
yeah. Alright. I'm going to need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Insects, locusts start to crawl out of the robes of this beast.
I rolled another natural 20 for a 31 for that con save.
Alright, good for you.
I'll ask my favorite question. Does this look like a spell?
It does look like a spell. Specifically, I needed Boris, Cruxol, and Panopos to roll it. So,
I'm alive. I'm gonna try.
Artem Howard,
Oh, okay.
go ahead. Roll your save for it. Okay, Boris. What's your addition to that, Boris?
Is it a con save you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ironically, I think don't dwarves get advantage to con save, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm not sure if they do or not. Oh no, it's just advantage. It's poisoned. But yeah, that's a +9, so 29.
Nice.
And yeah, it was a 24 to counterspell it from the ground.
So that would hit if this weren't invoking what is basically a legendary action for the creature.
Okay.
Is what this is.
Looks like a spell, quacks like a spell, but is not a spell.
I guess
Not technically a spell, no.
Okay.
So with that, everyone who is not RJH takes 8 points of damage. RJH, you take 15.
What type of damage?
That would be. What type of damage is it? Piercing damage.
So for those that are raging, that gets halved, right?
Yes, for those that are raging, that gets halved. Wait, but aren't you out of a rage, Carxel?
Not that I know of.
Because you didn't.
I raged.
You took damage.
No,
You took damage. You're still in a rage.
Yeah, I've been taking damage
Yeah.
and whatnot. That aura kind of
Yeah,
prevents me
let's
from
just-
not losing it.
Essentially, yeah.
Blessing and a curse.
Cool. So those who are in a so Boris, you take 8. RJH, you take 15. Cruxol, you take 4. And those are the people that are affected. And with that, Panipos, are you down again? I'm assuming.
So as I get hit and swarmed a bit and drop and then the radiance reaches out and I automatically fail, take 20 points of damage, make a death save. The fleece cap potions healing properties kick in. Also at the start of the turn, though it was the last one to be invoked, so it's the last one that happens. I in fact pick back up with 10 points of health, and I'm like, fuck, that hurt, and I'm going to point my finger back towards Coulter and try and dimension door myself out of this fucking bad place.
Okay, so you went down and came back up again. Is that
Yes,
what happened?
Yes, I chumbawumba'd off the ground.
He's tub thumping.
Make your deck save.
You tub thumping?
Oh no,
Step up.
I failed my deck save. I was unconscious when the deck save was.
So you
was
failed your
invoked.
tub thump.
I failed my
Yep.
first tub thump. But the fleece cap potion provided
Wait.
extra.
What he's saying is he took a whiskey drink, he took a lager drink, he took a vodka drink, he took a
Yes.
cider drink.
Mix them all together. What do you get now?
So let me just. Okay. So what happened is the swarm hit you, and you were at 3 hit points when the swarm hit you, right?
Yes. So I went down,
So you
then
went
started
down from the
turn-
swarm.
Started the turn. Radiance hit me. I'm at -1 death save. Potion with its lingering effect healed me enough that after being down a death save, I snap awake and try and fucking get out of there because I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed.
See, I understand that. I guess more what I'm getting at this point is the way I did it the first time you went down is when you came back up, you had to roll that deck save.
But it was also
Does that
like
make
a
sense?
whole round of time, or like a round of time had passed as well. It wasn't like the same instant, but I get it. If that's what it is what it is.
Very true. Sure, you dimension door out of there. Sure.
Okay.
You are next to Coulter now.
You're right.
I'm still laying there, just like.
You've got
So, is there anything else you?
Oh,
Is there
no,
anything
yeah,
else
no.
you can do?
Oh, really? No. Like, really, truly, absolutely not. He's just, and even as far as like standing up, he's just like, he's still just breathing, heavy breathing on the ground.
Oi, Panipos. You've got red on you.
I
With
get
that-
that reference.
It brings us yet again to Cruxall.
All right, now with Panipos not here, I guess first off, I need to make this fancy dancy deck save to see if I can. Nope, I used up all my natural 20s. I got a 7 on that
And
one. That
you
wasn't
must
good.
take- Okay, so with the 7, you take 20 points of damage. You must also make a con save as well, because you're still in the plague.
29.
29, so that means half damage for that. Where is it? Half damage. You take 4 points of piercing, so you divide that by 2 into 2.
Yay.
And you take the full 20 from the attack, though.
Yeah.
Or from the aura.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right, then I guess since this guy's centered more a little closer here, I'll step forward just enough to make sure I'm right next to him. And,
Dude.
yeah, just gonna start teeing off.
Wait, roll to hit.
That one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
33 points of damage, with 6 of it being radiant.
How would you like to do this?
Oh.
Well, seeing as how he had taken Panopos down a couple times, he's just kind of muttering to himself, "For my friends," as he just reaches through with the cleaver and just kind of rends him in half diagonally from shoulder to hip.
Can you reach his shoulder? He's like about 14 feet tall.
I'm 7 feet tall myself, and this is a big great axe. I could probably get
so
it.
Yes, you can reach. Yes, okay. That is.
Get it two-handed.
Yeah,
just...
you get that. You cleave this creature right in half. Insects still flying about, and more pour out of the body as it slumps to the ground in 2 separate pieces. Think that scene from The Last Kingsman. You know the one. In Kingsman, not The Last Kingsman. What the fuck? Anywho, it slumps in half. The insects go everywhere, and you have killed the Reverend of Death. Bravo, everybody.
Who's the Reverend now?
Is there anything else you want to do in the chapel, or do you just want to be done with this?
I mean,
Bolton
typically,
doesn't want to go anywhere near that body. He's like, all right, it's dead, he's dead, let's go.
Now look what you've done. My bugs.
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was a monk. Hey, cast
was,
Lord crows on us.
He was Mr. Oogie Boogie.
just a wee
Well, he
bit.
cast Flurry of Crows on us, so I assumed he's a monk.
Well, he did say he was trying to murder us.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you to you guys for playing this.
Did he drop an
And yeah.
loot?
That was good stuff.
He dropped a rare gold scarab that is trying to crawl away.
Snack. Oh,
Coxall, what if I told you about putting strange things in your mouth?
I
Carefully.
mean,
Yes, definitely.
okay, I'll
beware
save
of
it for
snakes.
later.
Good lord. All right. Well,
When I say a rare scarab, I mean it is an actual like gold statue of a scarab that can move.
nice.
Oh.
add this to my collection.
I was gonna say he didn't ask whether it was metal. He asked whether it was chewy.
Actually, you could say yes to both of those questions since it's gold.
With a high enough
gold
strength
is pretty
score, I
valuable.
can bend gold in my mouth.
Oh, anyways,
Gold is malleable.
to very politely let those who may have other things to do today get to their days. Thank you for everyone who joined us. As always, if you want to help support the channel, we're on YouTube at youtube.com/onceuponad20, Patreon at patreon.com/onceuponad20, and then there's a whole bunch of there's so many TikToks to like go follow. Go follow like all these TikToks, yo. In the meantime, remember, and this is free. And keep going.